Another day, another
dollar bill.
Ozzy's killing you. He's gonna go nap right away.
Who's a good boy?
He's really good.
Good morning, makers.
Cheers, coffee cheers. I haven't even finished my first.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
So,
oh, that's good.
We're back. School is in session.
Episode 46.
Yeah.
I want to say good morning, but chances are you're probably not watching this in the morning, so... But if the eyes look puffy, that's why, because I feel like...
Concealer is your best friend.
Oh my god. Love it.
Oh my god.
I need it.
Okay, just
how are we doing?
Okay, there. Done.
You're my production. You're the production crew.
So yeah, we're back again. It's been 2 weeks.
It has.
And I have quite a bit of knitting to show.
Yay. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
It's my favorite part of any podcast.
So yesterday, Tracy and I met for coffee with Monica.
We did.
And I've talked about before how Starbucks doesn't agree with me if I drink that much milk. Like, I need to be in a bathroom in about an hour.
It's like...
Depends. From the time I finish it, within an hour... There's got to be a bathroom in sight or it's not going to be pretty.
There's Netflix and chill, and there's latte and dash for Jodi.
Totally. So we had our coffee. It went later than I expected, so I thought I'm going to get a few groceries. My hair salon is in the same groceries, or in the same lot as our grocery store. Yeah. Put the groceries in the car, went straight. This was my mistake. I went straight to the hair salon.
Oh, well, they have a bathroom.
I know, but...
2, actually.
It's not pretty after a latte. Like, it's one of those ones you just want to be at home or in a Wendy's bathroom where you don't care.
Were you that person that people talk about later? Like, don't
I heard this lady and her ass... No, that's what people are saying about me. I heard this lady and her ass exploded.
Jodi.
That would have been me.
So what was the problem? You went to the bathroom?
No,
you went to the hair salon?
So I went to the hair salon and I'm in the chair. I'm getting my hair cut and my stomach starts to...
Oh, you didn't go to the bathroom first when you got there. Oh my God, Jodi.
So it starts...
Did you see
and it start? And you know it's those diarrhea cramps.
Oh my god.
That like hurt like heck.
Yes. Yes.
And so you start to almost sweat.
Yep.
And
you're
stuck
clenching
in the chair
really hard.
So that was my afternoon, ladies. It was not
Jodi.
pretty. Oh my god. No, I didn't poo my pants.
Well, I'm going to the same hair salon tomorrow because I have a mop. Like, I feel like I have so much hair.
I actually think it looks really cute. But I know
it feels like twice as much hair. Like, even if I don't get a ton of length cut off, it feels like I'm way overdue.
Yeah.
And I need a hair color, right? So then it lays flatter. Anyway.
I'm getting a hair color
exciting.
From my Cosmo 30 daughter next week.
What?
Yeah. So then I pay like $40 for a haircut.
And Jordan gets a chance to practice on you.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's only hair color.
It is only hair color.
What's the worst?
Even a haircut. It all grows back.
The haircut was real short.
Did you get one?
Yeah, remember in June?
And that was from her?
Yep.
Okay. It grew back.
It grew back. I didn't hate it, but like normally I go in for a cleanup because my hair's so short every 3 weeks. I was 6 weeks.
Well, and if it cuts even just a smidge, like 3 millimeters too short on short hair is a huge difference.
Yeah. But I have to say, I said go really short and go high.
Well, you got what you asked for then. She's a great hairdresser already.
She's going to have fun.
She will have a blast.
It's fun.
I hope
so. Yeah.
I'm going to text her to color your hair something weird.
I know. Okay, so you went to a movie this week. Do you want to share?
Oh my God. What is wrong with me?
I can't wait to see that.
You're not going to, Jodi. You won't.
Shane and I'll go to the theater.
Well, I don't recommend it.
Is it so scary?
My husband's a big fan of Stephen King.
Yeah.
He reads all the books as soon as they come out, and that's been for decades. He's been a big Stephen King fan. And we were at a movie this summer, and the preview for the movie It came out. I never read the book. I never saw the first movie. But the preview looked really good.
Yeah. Clowns don't scare me, though.
No, I don't.
Clowns scare you? Okay.
But the preview looked suspenseful and scary, and it was like, okay, I think we should go to this. I love going to movies, so I'll pretty much go to anything. Yeah. So it was my idea, and he was like, okay, are you sure you want to go? Because he'd read the book, and he'd seen the first movie. Or I think was it a miniseries on TV?
No, it was a movie.
It was a movie. Anyway, we went, and I spent half of it like this.
Was it so scary?
The first half, they're setting up the story and everything, and it was a lot of like pouncing out. Yeah, so that scares the crap out of me. And my shoulders, I came out of there with like knots in my shoulders. But it was really well done.
So it was a good movie.
It was very well done. It was good. People that love that genre are going to love it. I prefer like those paranormal...
Conjuring.
Scary movies, like those ghosty ones.
Yeah.
But I always watch them on my couch.
In the middle of the day.
Afternoon.
Totally.
When the sun is up.
Yeah.
So if you love those kind of movies, go see it. But honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. It was really scary. But it ended up being a really good story in the end. And it was one of those casts with all kids.
Yeah.
Like Stranger Things, kind of.
Which I loved.
I feel like it was very similar that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the clown was so scary. If a clown like that jumped out at me in the dark now, I would lose control of everything.
I know. My kids like to have a mask and jump out. Like, my kids love like, that's our thing at the house, like sneaking up on someone and scaring them. But they do have a freaky clown mask that they do that.
With something like, I mean, he's so good, the guy that does the clown in this one.
I had mixed feelings about the shape of his head.
Well, and he's kind of drools, and he's got these disgusting teeth.
Speaking of clowns, who's watching American Horror Story?
Me! Cult.
What did you think? I haven't watched this week's. What did you think?
Well, I'm a big fan of American Horror Story in the beginning. So the first one when that was the house or whatever.
His ghost, yeah, or whatever.
Love that one. The asylum with the like loony bin on the nurses and stuff. Love that one.
I didn't love this last season.
The voodoo one when they were like in New Orleans or whatever.
I didn't see that season.
Liked it, but there was some... I don't like gory. I don't like blood and guts and all that stuff. So there was a lot of that in that one. So that was just okay. And then there was one...
The clown?
Yeah. I couldn't even watch that one. I did not like that one.
Yeah.
So after a few episodes, I quit that one. But Cult sounds really good to me.
Did you watch the first episode?
Yes.
I think it's going to be good.
And I liked it a lot.
A lot of weird beep.
A lot of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Boy, and I just...
The clowns in the produce department?
Yeah, that was really scary. And trust me, I've been in a grocery store where there's nobody else in there before. And if clowns like that popped out from around the aisle...
I would never grocery shop again.
I would lose my everything.
So I was excited. I am so excited about fall. I mean, I am home 95% of the time.
Oh, totally.
Right? So... Everything is starting, mostly next week.
Okay, Survivor, yay. Dancing with the Stars, yay. Scandal, last season.
I know.
That's so sad. I love that show.
Guess what they're doing? Celebrity Big Brother this winter.
You had me at Celebrity. I don't even care what else they're doing. I just want to see Celebrity Big Brother.
This winter. They've never done a winter one. It's always summer, right?
But have they ever done a celebrity one? No, that's what's...
They've done an all-star. They brought all-stars back.
Yeah, but they were regular folks. Yeah, no, totally. You had me at that. So I'll watch all kinds of crap. I'll watch crap.
Yeah.
All kinds
Designated Survivor. My husband and I. Kiefer Sutherland. It's politics.
Oh, yeah. You know what? We didn't love that one.
I did love that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're super excited about knitting and fall TV.
Tell us what you're most excited about, your favorite fall show in the comments below.
Because we might find something, you guys, that...
I can always use a new show.
What's the one? Housewife. What's the one with the chubby girl?
Oh, This Is Us.
No.
What are you talking about?
It's the half-an-hour sitcom.
Oh.
I've watched every episode. It's blanking me. That I'm so excited to come back.
American something. American Mom.
American Housewife.
American Housewife.
That's it.
Okay. And I still haven't seen any of that.
Tracie, she's so funny. She's us.
Okay, well,
in a TV show.
Cool. I love it. So,
okay.
Hello. After all that babbling.
Yeah. Do you see what we're wearing? You might notice.
You might need sunglasses.
Some
with
new
mine.
Yeah. I don't think it's that bad.
I love it.
It's looking a touch brighter on the iPad.
It's super hard to photograph.
Yeah.
Most of the photographs that I've put up on Instagram and stuff are it shows it a little bit brighter.
It is the most beautiful fuchsia.
Love it. Yeah, I love it.
And it's so good for your skin color.
I have lots of good things to say about my sweater.
This
and the experience of knitting it and the yarn, everything was stellar, off the charts for me with this one.
There's so much knitting in that.
They're really, Jode, honestly.
I shouldn't say.
I think you need to knit a fingering weight sweater.
I'm going to retract I'm never knitting
a
fingering weight sweater.
You should. Because I knit it on a 4mm needle.
Because I want that sweater now.
Well,
Tracie, that's so much knitting.
Look how short the sleeves are, though. When you pick up the sleeves,
I know,
and knit,
because it's a
only
boxy.
from here and down.
Well, this is like a giant sock.
Right? But it's super easy once you finish the body.
I see this and think I want one.
Well, and I see yours and think I totally need to knit. This was going to be our first sweater knit along together, this one.
I know. So I have to admit, I did not, this is a hand knit sweater, I did not knit it.
That's okay.
No, I don't feel guilty.
No.
Because I love it so much.
Well, it's your color.
Do you love it?
Love, love, love it.
I love this color.
So should we talk about finished objects?
Mm.
Okay, let's do it.
You go for it.
No, you go first.
Okay, so this is the Rosemont Cardigan. What do you think, everybody?
Well, I love it. I mean, I think Hannah Fettig's a genius. I think this is the...
I'm looking quite slim.
I'm
not slim.
Don't you think? No, it looks really great on you. And I mean, I think it's really such a classic piece.
Yeah.
It's slouchy and it's got this shawl, this ribbed
it's that
kind of shawl
cardigan
collar.
kind that just sort of drapes here.
Yeah.
By no means is supposed to close.
Yeah.
But it's just a little bit of a shawl collar, not too deep.
Yeah.
And it's got ribbing all the way down. But you guys, this sweater. So I had put out there in June, bless you.
Thank you.
That I would love this, and I would love if someone would knit it for me.
Yeah.
So my friend, who now is my friend, I didn't know before.
Yeah.
Orally.
Okay.
It's French, so I'm not having an accent at all. From Quebec.
Really?
Said, I'll do it.
Oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
So I sent her I shouldn't say amazing. I sent her really a care package and yarn. And the yarn I chose
you had one left over?
No, I had two.
Wow.
I think the sweater, I use so much less yarn than the pattern.
Jodi, you can make an awesome cowl or something out of that.
I have two. It's Malabrigo and it's called Water Green. It's their Rios, which is their worsted.
It is such a beautiful, beautiful color, this yarn.
Guys.
And it's all heathery looking, like you can tell that hand dye where it's tonal, right? There's lights and darks and...
Oh my gosh, you guys, I just love... So it came in the mail yesterday and it was one of those, like you open the package and you put it on and it's like, I don't think I asked that she knit the sleeves a little bit longer because this is how I like to have my sleeves.
Perfect. And you've got
this.
like it's perfect.
Right?
Yes.
So it's a little bit longer. Or if you're doing something where you need to cuff it,
it just totally gives you
adorable
flexibility. And look how lovely they fit. I don't mind a slouchy sweater, but I really like a fitted.
Yeah.
So it's not dropping in, drooping in bowls or whatever.
There's a touch of ease at the top, but then it's really quite fitted without pulling at all. Like it's
not
just
tight.
Like it's a glove. I said to her yesterday, it fits like a glove.
She must be thrilled with the way it turned out.
I couldn't thank her enough. Orally from Quebec, I will always think of you when I put this sweater on. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Totally. I imagine it with all black, and that is just going to pop.
Won't it?
Yes.
Jeans?
Yes.
This is going to be one sweater that everybody's going to see more than one time on all our fall events.
I think you need to get a Malabrigo sock in this color and some dark, like charcoal, like make a beautiful shawl where there's a pop of this, so you could wear them together. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I can't even.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I've been knitting my light rain all summer, it seems like. Actually, I looked on my Ravelry page. I cast on July 22nd.
6 weeks.
And
7 weeks.
At one point, I was just like in the middle of the body and I just couldn't do it anymore. I needed to knit something else for a change. So I did take a full week where I didn't touch it.
So 6 weeks finished, and this is not a fitted sweater. There is a lot of ease.
It's got a lot of positive ease, which I love. I mean, it really is the shape.
It's the shape of a boxy.
It totally is.
Yeah.
And it's got the split hem that I love so much.
That detail to me is so fun.
Isn't it cute? Yeah. So it is the Light Rain by Joji Locatelli, and I knit it in Tweed Sock by Nicole Huloco, and I think there's some in her shop.
Is there?
I think so.
Okay.
And it was originally, was intended to be my Rhinebeck sweater. So I purposely chose a color that was, I think you're supposed to chase crazy colors or crazy patterns or something. I don't know.
But this isn't out of your wheelhouse of colors that you would wear.
I guess not. But I purposely picked something that wasn't neutral because I thought, ooh, it's going to be Rhinebeck. It's going to be kind of fun. It was sort of like one of those things. I love knitting colored sweaters.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of gray sweaters. I feel like I want to knit colored things.
Do you know, I felt the same way when I put this on, because if I was really thinking about it, it probably would have been gray.
Right.
But I
Isn't
feel
it fun to have color?
I feel different in a colored sweater.
I know.
You feel color is it evokes emotion, and I just feel better with this color.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
So this one was really, really fun. And I have to say, in the middle of it, I thought, why do people knit fingering weight sweaters?
Yeah.
And then once I finished the body and did the sleeves and whatever, and then this cowl neck.
How many inches?
12. Oh, he says 12. And then I started thinking, well, maybe 10's enough. But it's really not. I think you could do it. No, I think you have to do the full thing.
I do too.
And boy, it's really nice. It feels nice on. It's not too much. It's not.
Yeah.
And with it being fingering weight, it's not super heavy. I'm not going to die of heat in this thing.
I know. That's what I like, is that the product you get at the end using fingering weight yarn.
Totally.
It's a beautiful fabric.
I think so too.
And in our climate, you just put another layer underneath if you need to.
Yeah. And it does have the lace running down the front, so I do have a black
Vents.
tank top underneath. I tried it on as soon as I finished it. As soon as it was dry blocking.
Yeah.
I tried it on, and Jeff, my husband, goes, well, I don't want to. He goes, wow, it looks really good. And then he says, well, I don't want to it's really see-through right here. That's called lace.
Yeah.
And I will not have it,
Yeah.
just me bare under there. But
Oh, I just love it.
so I love the thumb holes
Yeah.
in the cuff. And you're right. You can certainly fold them back if you want to and not use them. But I thought to myself, every other sweater in my closet doesn't have these.
I know. How
I'm
fun.
going to knit them.
Yeah. And
Whether
you had
I
it on
use
yesterday
them-
like that.
And I really did. This is the second day in a row I worn this thing, and I love it. I can easily see. So the one thing I didn't do was lace on the sleeve.
Yeah.
And I knit my back hem of the ribbing a little bit longer.
I don't think you missed the lace.
I don't think so either.
No.
It's really nice, though. If you live in a cooler climate, I would say go for the lace. But I didn't want to have it be
Airy.
too cool. Mm-hmm. And you know what? It is what it is. You do whatever you feel like you want to do. It's beautiful either way. But I'm happy that I didn't do the lace, but I love the lace panel going down the front.
I do too.
And this yarn, I love this
Everything
yarn.
came together like it was made for each other.
And I mean, because I've never knit a fingering weight sweater before, I didn't know how much yarn it was going to take. I should have brought my leftovers. I have a ball about that big.
Georgia! You're making too much noise. We're podcasting.
My poor child. I have...
You better hurry, Georgia. You're going to be late for school.
I don't have school till 2 o'clock.
Oh my God. Then you better hurry.
You're such a slacker, G. I have a ball about this big left from 4 skeins. And I was knitting an extra large.
That giant sweater is
4
4 skeins?
Yes.
Plus a ball left over.
I have a whole skein plus this much left over. Like maybe 20 grams, 15 grams.
Wow.
So that surprised me. That really surprised me. But I think if you like a slouchy sweater, you should knit a light rain. I really do. I just think it's a classic kind of like slouchy profile, but I really love it.
Okay, so we both knit Hohi sweaters today. Should we tell them
totally
the
did.
exciting news?
Yes, go ahead.
No, you did have the conversation. I just thought at
Well,
the end.
Hohi loves our worsted boxy and our light rain, and I think that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And she said if you guys want to knit one, a worsted boxy or a light rain, she's given us a coupon code.
For those 2 patterns.
For those 2 patterns. So whether, it's going to be in your queue or you're going to cast on tomorrow, I think you should go get the pattern and play with them. And you're going to get 20% off when you use the code Grocery Girls. And that is good until September 24th.
Next weekend. Get it, you guys. If you're thinking, now's the time because it's discounted.
Yeah.
And then it will be there in the library when you want to.
And I sort of said last time how much I was loving knitting the pattern because I felt it was so well written and I knew exactly what she meant. And I still feel that way all the way from the beginning to the end of the pattern. And in Works in Progress, I have another Hohi sweater on the needles. So I feel like I love the way she writes her patterns. It's no surprise why people love knitting her patterns.
Yeah. There's a lot to say about a well-written, clear pattern.
Totally.
Because then someone like me who's a newbie sweater knitter can feel confident going in that if you just go row by row and it will all come together, and it does.
Yeah.
A well-written pattern is...
Totally.
is
So
awesome.
after this, I will totally knit more fingering weight sweaters, and I will knit a fingering weight boxy, and I have the yarn.
Do you?
Yeah.
What yarn?
It is so beautiful.
Are you showing it?
This is going to be my fingering weight boxy. It's
I remember.
by our sweeties, Kim and Nikki, of Flock Fiber.
You ordered that in the spring.
I got it in the summer. They brought it up. They brought it up. Well, okay, when was the Fiber Frolic?
May.
That's how long I've had it.
Tracie, I'm not kidding you. You will live in this sweater if you knitted in that.
This is their color called Antique Shop. It is quite possibly like one of my favorite colors ever. There's a lot of colors
say that
are
a lot,
There's,
but we do
well,
love
there's
it.
a lot of colors like this. It's got a really beautiful gray base, and it's got flecks of earthy, kind of a coppery color, and a darker charcoal. Those kind of colors speak to me. So a fingering weight boxy in Flock Fiber is in my future.
Are you casting on some? Oh yeah, you're doing a test knit.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
and
you could cast it
maybe
on.
I'll do that in like end of November. Maybe I won't knit for everybody for Christmas.
Is a V-neck? I wouldn't. Is a V-neck boxy or the boxy bottom up? Because the worsted boxy was bottom up.
I think the regular boxy is bottom up and the V-neck boxy is top down, but I don't know for sure.
Because if you knit a bottom up
Maybe I'll just
version,
do a regular one.
Yeah, because then that's like almost like mindless knitting. Because literally you just go around for so many inches.
Right. You're right. You're right. Why
That
am I
could
not
just-
doing that? I should totally do that.
Because that could be purse knitting. That could right.
And I love this hem, this split hem so much that I might do that on the boxy. I just love the way it looks. And when I finished knitting the body of this, I felt like, oh, I'd like an inch or two longer, but I just knit it the way Hoagie wrote it because I hadn't knit it before. And when I blocked it, it blocked out to the length that I wanted.
Because if you're looking, this is very scoopy. So if you're thinking, well, if this sits higher than you
Yeah.
thought,
Yeah.
then you're thinking, so just trust the pattern, trust the measurements.
Yeah.
If you've measured correctly and chosen your size, then it will work out in the end.
I think so too. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously all of Hoagie's patterns are test knitted by lots of people.
Yeah.
So I feel like they've worked out the bugs for you.
I can't wait to talk about all sweaters all day.
I love socks, but let me tell you, I need to have sweaters on the needles. I want a closet full of sweaters that I've knit.
I know. Don't they make you feel good?
Yeah.
So
So
accomplished.
three full knit sweaters since April.
Me too.
Yeah. Right? That feels great.
So good. 3.5.
3.5.
I've got, well, yeah, getting there.
So do you have any other finished objects to show us? Because I think you might. Show us.
It was a really hard decision today what to wear.
Are you going to fashion change or no?
But, no.
Okay.
But because I had put this on and it was fairly close to being finished,
Yeah.
I really wanted to wear this. So I finished my sweater, you guys. So I ended up going with a short sleeve.
And it looks
This
so
is-
cute on you the other
This is
day.
the shawl collar. I had a long sleeve white t-shirt on.
So this one's the Sunday Drive.
This is the Sunday Drive by Tanis Fiber Arts pattern. But
Do you want me to hold something for you? So
no,
you
I'm
can
just
talk
trying to
about
get it.
Okay.
So
Do you want me to hold out the sleeve?
it's just so long. Okay. Let me just button one button.
Okay.
And then you can hold one side, I'll hold one side.
Okay.
Okay. So this is it. You guys.
Jodi, it's so beautiful.
I was really, I was torn between, was I feeling lazy by doing a short sleeved or did I like the short sleeved?
And what do you think?
Well, I thought I'm just going to make it short sleeved because obviously I can just rip back and
You
make
can
it
totally
long.
fix it if you don't love it.
I really liked the short sleeved. Having said that, I may change it to long sleeved.
Really?
May. I don't know. Probably not now that it's finished and I like it.
Yeah.
I
just think it's so cute with a black or white
I
long
do
sleeve
too.
t-shirt underneath.
And I chose these little black, and they're plastic cheapy buttons from Fabricline, but I really like them.
And they've got sort of this faux stitching look on them. Like they
yeah.
look sort of like
They
they're
look
supposed
like-
to be leather.
Yeah, and I felt like they sort of went with the style
They
of
look
the
great.
sweater.
They look great.
So I'm so thrilled about this sweater.
You know what I love too, Joe? The versatility of a short sleeve for, it's not going to be a super hot sweater. If you have a tank top on in the summer, but it's a chilly evening, you can throw this on and it's
know.
totally perfect for that.
And with my perimenopause,
Ugh.
I just thought short sleeve might be the route to go.
Well, I love it. I think
I'm so
having variety of styles instead
I
of
do
knitting
too.
the same thing all the time in a different yarn.
Yeah.
God, those speckles. So that's the yarn ink.
This is yarn ink, and it's
Pride Rock.
Pride Rock in the black.
I love this
charcoal.
garter. Love the garter.
Yeah. So the sleeve actually ends up hitting just right here. I added a couple of inches of ribbing, and it just sits right here. So I'm really happy with it.
So any tips? Anything you would do differently?
No, just be careful with the yarn. I would have probably chosen a different yarn that wasn't so squishy and soft.
So it would be equally as nice in like a more
toothy,
structured wool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not just different.
See, and if you love the pattern so much, that's a totally different sweater. You can knit a different sweater length. You can knit it in a natural wool.
Yeah.
And it would feel different.
I know. I just love it.
It's beautiful, Jodi.
I'm so excited.
Bravo.
Actually, yeah. So counting this, I have 4 knit sweaters.
I know. You're
working
lucky.
halfway down my 5th.
You're so lucky. I'm working really hard. I have one that I would like to be finished in October.
Your test knit?
Yeah.
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 To take to Rhinebeck?
And it's on a slightly bigger needle than this one, and it doesn't have nearly the, these were
Are you allowed to show
sleeves. I am allowed to show it.
That's exciting. Okay, good, because I'd like to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. Finished
love it.
objects.
Okay, and what about works in progress?
What do you have?
I have...
Show us. I just talked about my
I only
sweaters.
have my test knit,
Okay, show us.
and I have a sock.
Good.
And that's it for me this week.
Might be a bit of a shorter episode.
Don't tease me. It never ends up being that way.
Yes, it will. Tracy, we're only at half an hour.
Okay. Okay. Works in progress.
Oh, you've knit a lot.
I have. And let me tell you, I only got about 20 minutes of knitting time yesterday. It was so busy yesterday. Right from the morning.
Yeah.
I am knitting a test knit for Hohi.
This is so you.
Thank you for asking.
Hohi's aesthetic is very you.
Well,
Classic shapes,
Jodi,
just with the thrown in little bit of lace.
She loves these baggier, looser. She does a lot of them, and that is me. But she adds a detail that's surprising and makes it pretty and special and different, like this lace panel. And I have to say, I would knit this in tweed again. It sort of mimicked the speckles of the yarn that Hohi had knit hers in.
Yeah.
It sort of looks like speckles. Anyway, so the new one is a pattern, and it's called All the Love. And it is one, again, that's lots of positive ease, but there's these really pretty lace panels running down, and you've got the slouchy sleeves, which are so cozy, and a nice just, crew neck. How easy is that to wear?
Well, the nice thing, and the reason why we're so drawn to Hohi's patterns is because I think her shape is great for all figures.
Totally.
Right?
It's very flattering on a lot of people. If you knit a very snug cropped sweater, that limits your number of people that are going to look good in that. If you knit something with a bit more positive ease, it can hide some lumps and bumps. It can just be cozy and comfy, even if you are slender. It's really, really...
It just appeals...
Forgiving.
Yes.
Right? It's forgiving.
I do, I think so.
But it really is the way I like to wear my sweaters.
Yes, and that's why we're so attracted to them.
I guess. And even if she had a fitted design, I would just knit it bigger so that it gave me that positive ease. But I don't have to do that in this one. It's a DK weight.
That's exciting.
It might be my favorite weight of sweater. So the yarn I chose to knit it in, because as soon as I got the pattern, I went to River City Yarns.
Look at the halo.
Our local yarn shop. And this is Rowan Felted Tweed, which is one that I have wanted to knit a sweater in for years.
I know.
But I just wasn't much of a sweater knitter. I love this yarn. I've knit hats in it and other things, but not a sweater. So it's got a very pale bluish gray color.
It really is.
And it's a very subtle tweed. It's just a different altogether. It's 50% merino, 25% alpaca, 25% viscose, I think they say.
So you're not going to get the stretchy, out of shape alpaca?
No.
Okay.
Because it's 50% wool. And it is non-superwash.
So
it is a natural...
When I look at this and think, just a minute, you guys, and I look at this and say,
well, here,
no way is this DK.
It is. It definitely is.
That looks fingering to me.
It's not. Oh, for
sport.
sure not.
That looks sport.
Look, there's fingering.
To me, that looks sport. Anyway.
Okay, maybe.
But there's a lot of yarns I look at and go, what?
Sport and DK are so close.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
So I did start it. And
this color,
you
Tracy.
cast on, you're starting the back part, and then you're going to knit down a little bit at the front, and then join them. And then you join everything in the round and work down.
And then add your collar, add your sleeves?
Yep. So I feel like because there's not a lot of shaping and this lace is super intuitive.
Look at how much you did.
So this is the back part.
Tracie.
So you're going to have these little lace panels running down each side.
So straight down the back.
And I've just picked up the part that's going to come over the front.
Okay.
So this is the back, and now I'm knitting down that way.
Over a shoulder.
Over a shoulder. But look how
Holder,
seamless
holder.
that is. Like you pick up stitches.
How did you pick up stitches?
Well, this is, I had this was a cast on edge.
Provisional?
Nope. But isn't it like invisible? This little edge was where you pick them up and start knitting down.
It is invisible.
It's beautiful. I love I haven't knit a ton of sweaters, so I don't know sweater construction very well, but I really like the way Joji does this.
Yeah.
Like there's some short rows up here, you know, so that you've got a higher back and a little bit of lace, but it's all very well explained.
Yeah.
I'm not having any issues, and it's very fun to knit, and I feel like I'll have this thing done soon.
Good for you.
It's my project.
So, if it's a top-down sweater where you're doing all of your shaping at first, that's my favorite part.
Yeah. Oh,
and
it's
then
so
once
fun.
you get to here and separate, then it's
like put the pedal on the gas and just go.
I know, but that is so fun, all
It
the
is.
shaping that takes place.
It's totally fun. I love seeing how it builds on itself, right? And makes this weird shape.
Yeah.
You know, her brain works just differently. And it's so different than if you do a top-down raglan where you do your collar and then everything is the same.
Yes, very
So different.
So it's so fun choosing these different ways to approach shaping a sweater. It's fun to go through these as we're new sweater knitters, seeing the different techniques that you use to build in that shape.
And this is in my Jenna Rose bee bag. And people get really mad at me when I post pictures of this because they're not in her shop right now. But just stay tuned. She makes things. I think she has a little baby.
Does she?
They've got a busy life.
Yeah.
But you and I both have one, and we both absolutely love using it. It's the perfect little project for sweaters.
Mine is a rain cloud.
Yeah. And so
with gold rain.
She's designed and printed her own fabrics. She made this bee one. She did the gold rain. I think they're just super special. I do love my Jenna Rose bag.
Oh, I do love my Jenna Rose bag too. So I've got a couple works in progress.
Yay.
I got a crochet work in progress.
Jodi, get out of town.
These are called the Crisscross Slipper Booties.
Now, what made you cast these on?
Because Paige, my daughter Mackenzie, she's going by Mackenzie now.
Oh God, yes.
That's her middle name.
Yes.
So she now has a brace for her ankle. It's sort of tighter on her. It goes right up to her knee and under her foot, and it's all this hard molded plastic. But it lifts up your calf, so it's taking pressure off your ankle.
Oh, that's what it does.
That's what it does. And let me tell you, it's not taking away her pain, but she's functioning. Like, she's noticed a big difference. So because at the bottom of it's up your leg, it's got hardware to hold the bottom piece, and it's got a hard molded sole. So walking on the ground, clunk, clunk, clunk. So she asked me to make her little booty slippers.
And these will be so durable.
Yeah. So they are the Crisscross slipper booties. Here's a couple more pictures there.
Where did you come across these?
You know what, Tracie? I had it in my favorites.
Ah.
No, I had it. I didn't even have to buy it. I had it in my thing. So what I'm doing differently, though, is I'm actually going to go only half as high with the leg. And I'm actually, it's just going to be a slip-on. It's going to be sewn shut. No, she didn't want any buttons.
Like a high top, like a Converse kind of thing.
Similar, sort of just to the ankle.
Yeah.
Right? And this is by MJ's Off the Hook Designs.
Where do you find her? Ravelry?
Ravelry.
Okay.
MJ's Off the Hook Designs.
Here, let me just take a picture of that for show notes. I actually posted our show notes below the video last time, too.
How did that go? Look at you.
I just cut and paste, like paste, copy and paste. Jodi! Oh my God, they're so cute.
Yeah, how cute. So I knew I wouldn't have enough if I used the whole thing. So I had this neon from Yarn Ink. Oh,
Is it,
totally blowing out.
well, it's fluorescent.
Yeah, it is fluorescent.
Yeah.
And then this one is Spectrum Fibers. I have another one that I'm making a swatch out of.
She's
but
amazing.
I know, isn't she? But
Yeah.
I had an extra one. This is her origami colorway, if anyone is interested.
It's
so
such a
pretty.
gorgeous speckle.
So we're going to see this as a swatch as well, but look at this. So I'm done all the shaping.
Jodi, that's going to be gorgeous as a swatch.
And as you do the knit single crochet decreases here, it makes this sort of holy pattern that I really like.
lace.
Yeah.
So does it feel good to be crocheting again?
I love it. I do. I love it. I started with crochet.
Oh, and you got these. Okay, I was just going to ask you about the durability because this is 100% merino on the bottom.
Yes, and it says right in the pattern, do not just wear these without the bottom.
So if you're going to knit them without a leather sole, use sock yarn or a yarn with a nylon content, so that they don't get holes.
Yes. Yeah. So this was her most purchased pattern. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. She's added a section in it where you can make your own leather bottoms.
What?
Step by step. But do you remember when Amber was making her felted slippers for Christmas? I bought these from the company. I'll tell you what they are. And so they come with the punched out holes. So what I'm gonna do
that's gonna be so cute.
Is put this and the heel, and boy is that gonna be durable.
I have yarn the same color as your sock yarn if you want it to sew that on.
I would love that. Okay, so these
It's also yarn ink.
What?
It's right here. See it in that little jar?
Yeah, I do. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
It's her
probably
highlighter color?
Yeah. Isn't that funny? I'll just wind off a little ball. Okay, so these, it comes in a 2-pack, obviously, one for each shoe.
Okay.
These are Lavender Hill knits, 100% cowhide leather.
I've been in the shop.
And there's women's, children's, and men's sizes.
Yeah.
You don't buy the exact size for your shoe, because you know what? There's room to play. You know, if your shoe was bigger and, this just went on the bottom.
Well, it's also, her foot has not been in it. You want it a bit smaller than your foot so your foot stretches it out a bit. So this is going to be perfect.
So how fun is
Jodi,
that?
those are awesome.
Yeah, so
beautiful.
Yes. I mean, when I pick up my crochet needle, I just go, oh my gosh.
I mean, after knitting big sweaters, a quick crochet slipper has got to be like...
This was like an hour and a half.
A palette cleanser. Like an evening. Like you started a project and finished one...
I could have finished it, but I needed her to try it on because I didn't want to finish it in case it wasn't working.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have one more work in progress.
Yay.
Do you?
Not what I'm sharing today. I started some thrum mittens, but I think I'm going to save them for another time. It's really only half a mitten. I love them though.
Do you have them down here?
No.
Okay.
No. I'll talk about them another time.
Okay, so...
I have a sock though.
I am knitting the timber cardigan.
Oh my god, you're so smart.
This is my yarn ink colorway in Jazz, and it's Aran weight.
Look how beautiful your swatch is.
Yeah.
Awesome swatching.
I did 2 different size needles. I took that note from you.
How did your swatch turn out?
I didn't really measure it.
I knit it. I have no clue what information I got from it.
I don't. This was a
You're funny.
really fun construction. You started with the collar.
Oh, I love it. So this is a one-piece construction.
One-piece
I love that. Shannon Cook, love you.
You know, okay, let me tell you a few of the details. You knit what's this called?
The band. Like lots of times you pick up the button, knit the button band separate.
The band, the rib is all twisted rib.
Love it.
You knit the band as you go. There is a twisted rib detail. Look at that once you block it, you guys.
Oh my god, twisted rib is like
twisted rib down the sleeve. So down your sleeve here. Look at the
Jodi,
back.
you might have another sweater.
I will. I'm determined. This is going to be another Rhinebeck sweater. Look at the back.
Oh my god, it's awesome.
You've got those twisted rib panels, 2 of them running down the back.
Shannon is another one that when I see her designs, I'm just like, it's like you know what's in my brain. It's like you know what I want to wear or want to knit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
beautiful.
This
wasn't on my radar, but you've talked about it on more than one occasion.
When I saw it at Knit City last year,
she wore it in the cover color.
She wore it, and I just thought to myself, that is a sweater that I would throw on any day. I just hadn't swatched for it, and I just hadn't got the yarn yet. It is knit, it's designed in Brooklyn Tweed Shelter as a worsted weight, and worsted weight is like, I'm using worsted weight.
I'm using Aran weight.
But I think, and I think you can, lots of people even used Cascade Eco Wool, which is Aran to bulky. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just loving
Jodi. Jazz, I already just told you, Antique Shop was one of my favorites. Jazz, still, when I see that color.
Well, I know.
Beautiful.
I knew it had to be this. When I
It's
went
so
back
beautiful.
to the pattern and just really looked at the shape and what I like to wear, it's very similar to this shape. It's not a closed cardigan.
And you get snug sleeves.
You get snug sleeves.
But not
and
tight.
2 little front pockets.
Right? It's so beautiful. Timber cardigan has been knit a ton in the last year. And no wonder. It's
You
really
guys,
beautiful.
everybody needs a timber cardigan in their life.
It's really beautiful. And, oh my God, I'm totally knitting one this winter.
And it's so, and like I said, this whole shaping and the raglan and aren't you surprised I'm knitting this with the amount of twisted rib and purling?
Yes.
I'm surprised I'm knitting it.
Yes.
And I'm surprised how much I'm enjoying it.
Right.
It's very rhythmical.
I love twisted rib. It gives it a very like a pop out 3D, like architectural, like a detail.
Yeah, you guys,
It's simple to knit, but it's so elegant and beautiful.
yeah, if the pattern is asking for a twisted rib, make the effort. I didn't until now.
Yeah.
It makes a huge difference.
Do you want to swipe that text off of there? Oh, that's nice. My husband just texted me. His truck needs work. Don't you just love that?
more than $1,000?
You know what? It's been a great truck. We haven't put hardly anything.
Yeah, so that's not, it's a hard pill to swallow. It's like, how much yarn can I buy for that?
Oh my God, I could go to a knitting retreat for that.
Totally.
Forgot about yarn. Jodi, that is so beautiful. And when it's turning out like that you love the yarn, you love the pattern, all you want to do is knit on it.
And you know what I've done? Is I've knit my size with her needle recommendation with the Aran instead of worsted. And you know what I'm loving about it is I'm getting a denser, sturdier fabric.
And I love that you're knitting it in a speckle because I don't think that would be my first choice. And maybe that's because it was not knit in that.
I
You know what I mean? Like
I'm just going crazy.
Sometimes you think, oh, it was knit sort of, but the Brooklyn tweed does have lots of blips of color.
Yeah.
Right?
And to me, these colors will go with literally everything in my wardrobe.
Oh my God, I love it.
Right?
Yes.
Jeans, I wear jeans and leggings and boots all winter. So
Okay.
this is going to be...
So I have another sweater quantity of fingering weight yarn, and it's in jazz.
You had to
and
get
I always
20s.
thought this was going to be my first fingering weights. I remember saying that. This is going to be my first fingering weight sweater.
Yeah.
I still think about casting this on all the time. Maybe I should make my boxy in this. Or
One
another
day.
one.
One day.
I also want to knit the Puntilla by Hohi, which is similar shape, and you've got these little lace details peeking out of the bottom and the top.
I want to knit a Louise.
Love the I have yarn for the Louise. I've been going, all I want to do is knit sweaters lately, and I could cast on 6. I've got the yarn for like,
Yeah.
it's bad.
I need another sweater quantity of yarn. I have to think about that. Be thoughtful on what color I want to do. So,
Okay. Well, I mean, honestly, that's all I want to do right now is knit cardigans. I love,
I was totally texting me. So glad I caught your video this morning. Where's the parking center and where's the knitting going on? Who has my number?
who is that?
See, I might have it on my phone though, right? And my contacts aren't the same.
Maybe it's Deb.
How would she have my phone number? My God, I've got a stalker.
Okay,
Who wants to come to knit
okay,
night.
I did get a text once from somebody that said, I saw you across the yarn store and didn't come say hi. How
An
have you
unknown
been?
number?
How have you been? I haven't seen you for ages, and I have no idea who it was.
Ever.
Did
you go into the bathroom and start crying? I might have.
No, but I was like, that freaks me out. It must be someone I know if they've got my cell phone number.
Totally.
It's not like it's a secret. I mean, it was
Guess what-
very weird.
That's what starts today, everybody.
Okay, just a minute.
Craftsies,
Oh,
Tealeaf, and we're starting. I have mine cast on. Tealeaf
I have my yarn. Right, we're sitting right by my sweater yarn.
cardigan.
Okay, so I'm going to put a
By
picture up
Bristol
here.
Ivy.
It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
So if you love like the grandpa cardigan, that oversized where you curl up in it and it's so cozy and you wear it all the time, this is what that reminds me of.
Me too.
And it's got this super cool kind of lace, easy lace.
You'll probably have put a picture up there, but
Yeah. And it is a kit from Craftsy in their merino.
Let me tell you what this... I have brought mine.
Oh, okay, good.
Let me tell you what this kit for $12.96 gets you from Craftsy.
What?
This is what you buy from Craftsy.
That's just the knit-along stuff.
This you get 6 streaming HD videos from Bristol Ivy to keep you on track each week.
Right.
You get a downloadable class resources, including the Tealeaf Cardigan planning worksheet and pattern. You also get, this is what really sold me, you guys, a 50% off coupon code to get the sweater for your yarn.
Right.
And then
yarn for your
access to Bristol Ivy and your fellow knitters in our online studio.
Yeah, it's super fun.
You guys.
So this is a big knit-along, and all of our Craftsy friends
are doing
in
it.
The knitting. Yes, they're all doing it. And they said, do you guys want to do it with us?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course we want to do it with us.
Oh.
With you.
Okay, so I have this.
That's a good picture.
So that's her holding it out. But look at the gorgeous pockets. There's no collar. But look at the beautiful pattern.
There's so much positive ease in this that I don't think you have to worry about what size you knit. It's all, of course it's going to fit. It's meant to be oversized.
Yeah.
So it's definitely, you don't have that, geez, I'm going to knit this thing and it's not going to fit. Because it's
That's
all tons of positive ease.
Nightmare, right?
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
I can't even look at myself.
Here's a really good picture. So it's a really square, easy shape to wear whatever size you are. Again, I can't stress that enough that it's appealing to every body shape. Yeah, and I think that's why they chose it.
I think so
too.
For
one of the reasons, because it's just so widely appealing to everybody.
Well, knit-alongs, just like when we did our Zadie knit-along, everybody had so much fun. It's fun to knit along with other people.
It is.
And see, I just think the special videos that Bristol is you're gonna get these videos that help with the techniques. And that's like, so now you're knitting along with Bristol Ivy and Craftsy.
Totally. So, like our Zadie, the price point of this sweater yarn is amazing.
Yeah.
But if you buy this, I guess this is the only way to do it. Right now.
I believe this was designed for Craftsy.
Yeah, so right now.
So at the moment.
This is the only way to get the pattern.
Right.
And so, this is such an amazing price point to begin with, but you get the 50. It's like the Zadie.
Yeah.
You get the 50% off coupon, and then the sweater is like crazy and expensive to knit.
But this one is, so it's worsted weight, and it's been kitted or whatever. Not kitted, but they recommend the superwash merino. You guys, stop it. It's just as soft as the Rios.
It's not that, toothy sort of pure wool feeling. It is super soft.
This is knit for your baby soft.
Yeah.
This is really beautiful. So Jodi and I both chose gray, which I love.
I chose, does it tell you the
right
color?
Here.
Oh, I chose slate heather, you guys. So it's got, that, it's not black, but it's a real
It's like a charcoal. It's so pretty. Mine's called gray heather, so it's a tonal, like, light gray.
Yeah.
And I will wear this so much. So I still love gray.
I still love gray because you have lots of fun shawls. There is a place in your wardrobe for these great colors, and there's also a place in my wardrobe for the neutrals.
Yeah, totally.
Because I like to have fun with my shawls too. So then you might need a neutral.
I love learning things. With everything you knit, you learn something.
Yeah. So you know what the fun thing is about this pattern, and I've just cast on this morning.
Okay.
I really wanted to wait till the official day, and today's the day, the 14th.
Yes.
Today's the day. So when you're starting the pattern, they have you knit your pockets. I believe it's the inside of the pocket because the outside is still patterned. But this is not only your pocket, it is your swatch as well.
It's so great. You don't waste the yarn. You're not wasting time. You're actually in the project, and then you're using that as your swatch. So it's pretty brilliant. They're playing mind games with us. They know we don't like to knit swatches.
We are super excited about the Tealeaf Sweater knit along.
I love it. Bristol Ivy's got a big...
I hope we get to meet her at Rhinebeck.
She's going to be at Rhinebeck because she's launching her first book.
I know. I'm going to get it autographed.
A huge deal. I mean, she's someone who's... I mean, I've admired her work for a long, long time. But her book, I think they had all the samples at the Pom Fest in London in July. And I watched some video and I saw a setup of it, and the things are amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a real...
I love her aesthetic as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty exciting. But honestly, you guys, check it out on Craftsy. I think the class involvement with Bristol, where you get these videos and she's showing you, you're knitting along with her. And of course, all the Craftsy peeps. We're going to do a, what's it, like a Google Hangout?
Yeah.
We're going to have a video knit night with our Craftsy friends in Denver one day knitting our sweater.
Yeah.
So that's going to be super fun.
I love that.
But you guys should join us.
Yes.
How fun
That's why we wanted to talk about
super
it.
fun. Yeah.
It is so fun.
Jodi, that was the next thing I was going to say.
Okay, so I got a post from Ann Budd this morning. And she, between the floods and the fire and the fierce weather, you know, so many people are displaced out of their homes. They've lost everything. So Anne took it upon herself and she thought, you know, in helping with this relief, she's putting every single one of her Ravelry patterns at a 25% off for the next week. So for the next week,
you don't need a coupon code. It's
and
just
she's
programmed
got
in there.
pages of patterns.
Oh, like 200 over.
And all the 100% of the proceeds of the 75% of the pattern is going to be donated to the Red Cross.
Yeah. So you'll get an awesome Ann Budd pattern.
Yeah.
And you're helping so many people by doing it. And Anne is such a lovely person.
So I just thought that was really important to mention.
You know, when anybody chooses to give 100% of the proceeds of their work, I think it's worth shouting from the mountaintop. And it really does make a difference.
I agree.
It makes a huge difference. Our sweet friend Lauren of Lolo did it a couple weeks ago, did a pre-order for a special mystery color.
No one's seen it.
Inspired by, you know, she wanted to help the hurricane families that have been so affected.
Yeah.
All these knitters got together and purchased her yarn. She was able to donate $26,000.
Can you imagine?
To I believe the Red
yarn
Cross.
was?
That is just a huge testament to what we can do as knitters. By purchasing something that's maybe $8 or $10 or $20, you don't have to give a huge amount. Go buy a pattern from Anne.
Every little bit helps.
That's going to be a huge impact on somebody's life. So
another one that we wanted to mention is Diane, Suburban Stitcher, who is directly related because she lives in Texas. And she's lucky enough where she's positioned in her neighborhood that she didn't get the water in the house.
It was this close.
But other neighbors that were down the street from her flooded.
Yeah.
So it's personally impacted her. And so she's got an amazing dye that she's done on a special edition yarn that she's already donated $500.
Yeah. And so that's going to a local Texas charity.
Suburban Stitcher.
Yeah.
So $10.
So check her out.
Yeah, $10 from every skein of yarn she sells.
There's lots and lots of ways to help.
Yeah.
And of course, you could just go to the American Red Cross directly too and give whatever you like. But I love the idea that through our knitting, you know, with yarn and patterns and all those kinds of things, that we can also be helping these people.
So the last couple of videos before this one, excuse me, I'm drinking Fresca and getting a little burpy. We've had 30,000 plus views on our video. Wouldn't it be amazing if every single one of those views donated $1?
Yeah. Or bought one pattern from Anne.
That's what I mean. Like in some way, every one person.
Like I think there's $6 sock pattern. Like, you know, it's not a ton of money, but it's the collective comes together.
That's what I mean. And you sort of
You're
think,
right.
well,
it's amazing.
What's my $4 going to do?
Right.
Well,
a lot.
30,000 of you times $4.
A lot.
Is going to be an impactful.
Yeah.
So we challenge you this week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. These families have lots of families have lost absolutely everything. And by everything, I mean clothes on your back. That is all they have. So it makes me want to cry. It's very, very hard to watch.
Yeah, it is. So on a happier note, we have another announcement.
We do. We've got some fun things to talk about too. So we're so excited. Our fall is crazy. We looked at our calendar. We're having so much knitting fun.
My family's never going to see me.
Oh my God. I said to Georgia, don't miss me too much. They won't. But our next weekend, we're going to be at the Knit for Fun retreat in Vancouver, Washington with Ann Budd and Laura Lee Beltman and Carson Demers.
I think Carson and us will be best friends.
I think it's going to be just so much fun. And so we're thrilled to be with all you knitters that are going to be hanging out with us. There's also a fun thing. If you're not going to the whole retreat, you can participate on the Friday night.
Which is Vancouver?
So,
Portland, sorry.
Well,
I think it's Vancouver, Washington.
Vancouver, Washington is technically where the resort is. So,
Yeah.
but I think you fly into Portland. So if you're local to Portland and Vancouver, Washington and all of that, check out Anne's website. There was an opportunity, and there still may be, because it's available. I don't think it's sold out.
I don't think it's sold out.
So you pay for an evening, and you get dinner and a little swag bag, and all the instructors are there.
And that's when we're going to be participating in the evening event.
We will be having a fun interview with all of these amazing instructors.
Talking naughty bits.
That's right. We're going to get down and dirty with everybody. And you can buy a ticket just to come for the evening.
Yeah.
Dinner. And that would be awesome.
Dinner, swag bag, you're hanging out with your people.
Yeah.
And it's just a fun evening out.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
And that is, I guess, how Anne structures her retreats. The Friday night is an option you can purchase on its own.
Yeah.
So we're lucky enough to be going to another Knit for Fun retreat here at Edmonton in November. And it's same deal. Friday night, you can purchase the one evening ticket. It is not a class. It is not the whole weekend. It's dinner and visiting and
Dinner and a show.
You know, bring your something beautiful that you've knit, and we just hang out and chat. And again, we're going to be interviewing that night. I can't even say this without getting goosebumps. Joji Locatelli, Susan B. Anderson, and Anne Budd. And again, we are just going to ask everything.
Totally. We're going to embarrass the heck out of Sue.
It's going to be so much fun.
Joji and Sue are so easily embarrassed. They're going to die.
Jodi, you're going to scare them off.
Well, I'm not going to
I promise it won't be that
I'm not
bad.
going to ask how you groom.
Good.
But, we're going to have fun.
It's going to be super fun. And it's that, you get to come in and you'll have an opportunity to chat with the instructors and have dinner and
sit around and knit afterwards.
It's super fun. So I hope that event sells out, because just the fact that all of these instructors are together in one room, I don't know that would ever happen again.
Yeah. So if you're in
the
Edmonton
retreat is sold
area,
out, but the Friday night, come see us. Come see Joji and Susan and Anne. Don't worry about us. Who cares about us?
There is
come
definitely
see Joji, Susan, and Anne.
Definitely tickets for the Friday, November event. Yeah.
And it is absolutely worth it if you're a knitter. Come do it. Even if you have to drive in from out of town with your bestie and spend a night somewhere.
Come spend the night. It's Friday.
Book a room in the hotel. We're not going home. It's all night. It's all weekend. We're going hard all weekend, people. All day, all night.
This retreat next weekend is my first. I'm a virgin retreater.
We are. Well,
You're not.
But
Well,
I've never stayed in the
away.
hotel.
Yes.
It's going to be a first-time experience for me, too, so I can't wait.
To be honest, I'm not sure I'm going to like all these classes.
Really?
Not these classes,
but
just
being
all of the
in
classes in
for that
general.
long,
I'm not sure.
It's a lot. And I have to say, it's surprising how tired you kind of get, but I love that opportunity to be in these classes, and I do love it.
Well,
but let me tell you, your brain is engaged the whole day, but it is still super fun. You're this close to somebody. You're chatting, you're working, you're
super
learning.
excited.
It is, you'll love it. I have no doubt you'll love it.
Good.
And it is,
what else?
Is it September? So we should start talking about Christmas, maybe?
Okay.
Just briefly. But last year, our local yarn shop, River City Yarns, did an advent calendar.
Yes. And sold out.
Had
in a flash.
no clue if there was even a market for it, so they did 50.
It's because the price point's not.
It sold out in 24 hours. People had no clue what was in it. Now you can go back and see. I Instagrammed every single day what was in it.
Yeah.
There was exclusive patterns, exclusive yarns. There was amazing goodies and notions and projects. There was a wet felting project and a dyeing project and a crochet
hand blown glass progress keepers.
It's amazing. It was amazing.
Chocolate, specialty chocolate.
It was amazing. Recipes and cookie. It was all, every day was like treasure opening this thing. So now lots of people were disappointed because it sold out so quickly. They have actually opened up pre-orders.
I know that there was a lot of our viewers last year that because we showed ours, by the time we showed ours, they were sold out. So we know that you guys were waiting for this announcement.
I'm just letting you know. There is a pre-order. There is a limit to how many that they will do. And they've had...
So it's not an unlimited pre-order?
No, it's not unlimited. It's very limited.
Okay.
So get in. If you're really thinking about it, if you're hard to buy for, if it's all you want for Christmas is yarn and knitting things, this is an awesome gift.
Because starting December 1st...
Yeah, you get to open it
You get a
December 1st.
Prezi. Just My kids, all these goddamn years, have gotten those advent calendars to
I've
count down.
spent- How much money have I bought advent calendars for the kids?
You know what I've done? I've done the big makeup ones from Murel.
Lego, Polly Pocket.
Oh my god, it's not the 99-cent
Surprise.
chocolate one. It's
know.
my turn for an
I
advent
got
calendar.
excited for the kids' calendars. This is off the charts for knitters. So if you're interested in the advent calendar, I know I sure am. And they've had all year to think of.
They've been planning.
25 new or 24 new things.
Yeah.
Not one thing is repeated. And so they've been sourcing things all year long. So I'm
It
super
is
excited.
well, if it's anything like last year, I would imagine it's better because they've had the whole year to think about it.
Yeah.
You guys don't want to miss
I
out.
said to Barb, you're like every year you kind of have to top yourself. That's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
But she said, oh no, it's exciting. They love it.
Oh,
So that's
exciting.
just a little news flash. Maybe we should talk sock talk.
yeah. I don't have any, but you
No?
had said you do. No, I haven't touched a sock in months. That's not true. I did a row.
That
Is alarming.
there's something wrong with that.
Well, I did a complete 180 with my knitting. I really,
Well,
thought
and
about it.
I have to say, I'm not sock knitting a lot, but I do need to have one in my purse, and I do need to.
Oh, yeah.
If I only have 20 minutes, sometimes that's what I'll do. I'll pick up a sock, but
I don't have one in my purse, and I've been caught lately. I gotta put.
I said to Jeff, I'm bringing a sock to this scary movie that we went to. And I said, if it's so super scary, I may go in the lobby and just knit. So at one point, I opened my purse, pulled out my sock. It didn't have a needle. I had put it on 2 DPNs to hold the stitch. I couldn't knit a stitch.
I would have been pissed.
I was seriously pissed. So I stress ate M&Ms and then came out, felt like I had a stomach ache.
Oh no, that's good.
Okay, bam. Clark
What is
sock,
this?
finito. Jacqueline Salem's Clark
Oh,
sock
my
pattern.
goodness. Tracy,
This is the one with the cable up the front,
the fancy 4-leg cable.
cable up the back. And then when I was coming to find a mini for my heel, I came across a Nomadic Yarns. It's called Knit Night.
We all have that.
You got to have this color. I mean, first of all, Ashley's amazing. Her colors are unbelievable.
Tracy, it matches exactly.
The stripes are the color of the speckles. So I just thought, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing stripes for my
Totally.
heels and toes.
The funner
And
the better.
I love it. And my the yarn I'm knitting in is Lolo Did It, Hippo for Cinco. Wow. You guys, these hippo colors with these bright colors.
I know.
And look, I've knit a lot on my second one.
Good for you. You've done a lot of knitting in 2 weeks.
I have to say, this sock flies. I don't know what it is about it.
Do you
It
knit?
absolutely
Do you
flies.
need a cable needle for the little tiny one?
Well, it's only 2 stitches held to the back. So if you're the kind of person that
I don't
likes
know
to cable,
how.
it's way faster for me to slip those stitches on a cable needle and just keep chugging along. I don't have a real huge desire to cable without a cable needle.
And I really love these clover cable needles.
Oh, they're awesome. This is my favorite one for
Yeah.
the straight ones.
I like the hook as well.
These ones are so easy to knit off of.
I do. I started with the hook, so I'm really familiar with it. But I
Yeah.
have to say, not having to have to like, I like that this is straight.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm knitting them on the Chowgu mini twist needles that I
we love.
love.
Didn't you say
Love.
you bought yourself a whole set?
I bought the whole set.
Did it come yet?
And this needle is actually out of the set because it's the 2.5 millimeter.
Do you
And
get a sock needle in there? What else do you get? Is it the sock needle set?
It's the sock needles.
Okay.
Oh, there's crazy small ones like 1.5, 1.75, but there's 2, 2.25, and 2.5.
2 of those?
No, 2 millimeter, 2.25,
Oh.
and 2.5. So they're interchangeable needle
Yeah.
tips. It's an interchangeable
With the
set
fine-
with all the cords like
How many
this.
do you get?
I think 3.
Yeah. What a great set.
Oh my god, I love it.
You know what I was watching yesterday? The ladies from Espastrico.
Oh, I love them.
You know, you guys,
Love
it's sort
them.
Of, the
It's
amount,
one of my favorite podcasts.
The amount of yarn porn on that podcast is incredible.
They have beautiful yarn in their store.
That's the fun thing about that one in particular. Everybody shows yarn, but they have all this yarn. You guys can go right to their website.
You can. And I mean, they've got lots of self-published patterns
Yeah.
and they do them in beautiful yarns.
Yeah.
They're another super fun podcast that is yarn. They have a yarn shop. But the things they choose to knit personally, I love every single project.
The brown-haired girl,
Lisa.
Lisa was wearing the most beautiful coral sweater.
Oh my God, in their linen.
Oh my gosh.
So I love Espace Tricot is a great video podcast. And I actually have some notes here about podcasts that I love.
Okay, let's
so
talk
we might
about
as well
that.
just do that.
Yeah.
Another one that I love, and I don't know if I said it last time, because I did a whole bunch of notes last time. We did nothing.
We said nothing.
Nothing. I love Renee Callahan, who is East London Knits.
Okay, well, I'll write that down.
And she's the one that she gave us her book, her Zen Variations book. Okay, so she has a video podcast on YouTube. She interviews designers and goes to retreats. She's an instructor, you lucky people. She's a teacher. I love her. One of her most recent ones, she had Vera Valimaki as an interview. It was awesome. But I love all of Renee's.
I do love that end of it. It's nice to get these other podcasters that are doing some things that are different.
And she's a designer, so she, it's just different the way she talks about certain patterns because she created it, right?
Yeah.
And, things that she talked about and thought about how to make
Right.
certain things. And in the same vein, I love Pip and Pin podcast, who is Megan from Vancouver. And she will be at Knit City. She's megan-nodecker, and she lives out in Vancouver. She's got a little girl, and she's a designer. She just released a stunning, big cardigan.
Worsted?
Yes, I think so.
We should link
But
that pattern.
she's got
What's the
the
pattern
Main
called?
Street pattern that we have to give away and something else. Oh my God. Okay, just let me look. She's so sweet. I just feel like I'd want to hang out with her. But
Is she attending Knit City or is she
She
participating
has
in
a
any way?
booth at Knit City with her designs.
That's exciting.
But she's awesome. She's Pip and Pin on Instagram if you want to just go follow her. But this is her new design, and it's called Quesnel. It's a giant
that's
cabled
beautiful.
cardigan, and it actually comes in, you don't have to knit it down to your almost knees. Isn't it pretty?
What is that?
Well, it looks
It's
like
a gorgeous texture that she's knitting it.
So it's just got some lovely textures. There's a twisted rib there.
Oh, beautiful.
But it's super fun to hear about how she's designed things and how long anyway, I love it.
You know what? Maybe she'll come for a little interview.
Wouldn't that be fun?
At Knit City. We're
Megan,
putting that
that'd
out
be
for
fun.
Megan.
Megan!
We're going to reach out.
I was actually going to ask you. I just think that would be awesome.
I think anybody and everybody who
Yeah.
would love to come chat, and we would love to come show these designers.
I would love to.
That we talk about.
We're just going to pounce on you. You're going to be in your booth, and we're going to be there with a selfie stick and a phone.
It's like those Publishers Clearinghouse.
Right.
We're going to come with a microphone and balloons.
I'm coming with the balloons.
Yeah.
And confetti, with those things you pop and it's just going to
my
go crazy. We're just super excited about it.
Do you think Amanda and Fiona will care if we use those confetti things?
Probably. I think confetti's probably out of the question.
Yeah.
But we can ask.
Yeah.
Okay, and my last podcast that I'm loving is actually an audio one.
I know you told me about this one.
You have to go listen to Nitty McPurley. She's just really lovely to
Okay,
listen
the
to.
name had me. You had me at Nitty McPurley.
You had me at Nitty McPurley. She is awesome. She lives out in the Virginia area, so close to Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
She is the designer of the GG cardigan, of the kit that I bought from Barrett Wool Company.
I bought the
She's
pattern.
got lots of designs, actually.
Yeah.
So she does talk about designing and knitting, and I think it's episode 3. She talked about she joined our girl from the grocery store as her first ever knit along. I was like, what? So she knit that in our knit along at Christmas time. And she's coming to Edmonton to the Knit for Fun retreat. So we get to actually say thank you to Megan and hi. And I just
hang out.
love her podcast. I listened, I think there's about 14 episodes and I'm almost
Where do you
caught up.
listen to? The podcast app on your phone?
Yeah, but it's through iTunes. You can
Yeah.
get it lots of different ways. You can go to her website. She has
Right.
a blog. She's got 4 kids and they homeschool. What is with knitters and homeschooling?
Not on your life.
I've never heard of more homeschooling in my life than through the yarn community. Right?
I know. I have a cuticle that's bugging me. It's a little bit, it's like a little bit.
My cuticles are gnawed to the bone because that's what I did instead of knitting in the theater the other night. I was like, it was awful.
I gotta go
awful.
see that. But Jordan won't go see it in the theater with me, so I'll maybe take Shane.
You know what? She'll be fine. She should go. Tell her to man
Really?
up. Yes.
And Maddie won't come because it's a clown.
Maddie should not go.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay,
So super fun. Podcast recommendations.
that is so fun. So the only thing that I have is things that I purchased.
Well, we do have some party in our mailbox, which is awesome.
Okay, do you want to show that?
Anything, or we can do it either way.
Okay, we're going to show Yarn Inc.'s August colorway. So just in case, I mean, we got it really quickly because we live in Edmonton and we got it.
So this is a spoiler alert.
We got
this
it last
is actually
week.
her August colorway. So
We
it's
got it last week.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Okay.
It's crazy.
You guys.
It's ridiculous. Kate, do you have a different base than I do?
Carnival.
You have the 80-20.
Do you know what? Because she knows that I don't like the 75-25. No, I shouldn't say. She knows that
It's
I
your
prefer
preference.
because I would knit that, no problem. I like a 7. I prefer an 80-20. So, oh my God, how sweet is she? She dyes mine differently.
You got your... Oh, that's really sweet. I mean, I
didn't
love them both, but I just noticed the twist difference on yours.
Oh my gosh, that's so hilarious. I didn't even notice that, Trace. But how, you guys, this is a blind shop sock.
It's a mystery sock
subscription. And yeah, these are the sort of things. I mean, we showed so many.
You can
of them.
either just get the sock yarn, or you can click the add a mini option, which, come on, people, shouldn't even be an option. You need the coordinated mini. Because you can knit a shawl and add a pop of color, or socks, or mittens, whatever. You can do whatever you want. This color is so saturated. Like, there's no bare yarn anywhere. It's so beautiful.
So for you, this is your first birthday one.
This is my second birthday one. Do you want to see my first birthday one?
July?
Bam. What?
Because I bought it in June for July?
You bought July, August, September. I still have one more coming. I'm so excited. I think I just bought this one myself.
I don't have that one.
You gave it away. I know you did.
No, this one.
No, this is July.
I didn't have July, I don't think.
What?
Tracy.
This
you
is
guys.
like... Excuse me? This is... I don't know. This is perfect
Can
for
you
me.
guys see the turquoise here?
And the purpley magenta, like... It's amazing. This one's called Galaxy.
Look
It's
at this,
so
you guys.
perfect. This would be an awesome sweater.
I feel like with this one, I don't know. It seems like it's a little bit of a departure from her. What's different about it for me that I'm looking? Maybe the black? I don't know.
But you know, I love black speckles.
I just crazy about that.
It's so beautiful. It's one of those things you open the thing and you go, oh, like you gasp in an empty room.
So these are the things that you can expect. So it's just all fun all day with her sock club.
This one, Jodi and I aren't sure how I got it. I guess I just must have ordered it. It might be June. And she doesn't repeat these for a year or ever sometimes. I don't know. But this one, what?
I gave mine. Who did I give mine to?
I don't know.
Diane.
I think so.
Suburban Stitcher. Mine looks slightly different.
She'll love knitting
just because I knew she was pink.
Pink, and there's a gorgeous earthy green and some charcoal again. Oh, Yarn Inc. is one of the official Knit City yarns for Knit City this year. Congratulations, Alicia. So every year Knit City has a dyer do a special colorway that's only available at Knit City. It's been Ancient Arts in the past. I mean, it's been lots of people. Gauge Dye Works.
Yes. I bought theirs.
It's been lots and lots of people. This year they have 2 dyers, Tanis Fiber Arts and Alicia of Yarn Inc.
So is Tanis going to be there as a vendor?
I looked at the vendor list. I don't see her.
So I'm not sure.
It might just be her yarn.
I mean, we love Tanis Fiber
Oh my
Arts.
God. Yes.
But I'm just wondering what the thought process is as picking someone who's actually not a vendor.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I was thrilled.
So Alicia's is this totally earthy, olivey, greeny.
Fall.
It's called Kelp. Oh my God. It's so beautiful. And then Tanis's is called Maze, and it's layers of maze.
I love that joke.
I can only think of that when I hear that. But it's, again, a stunning layers and layers of autumny colors that are just so beautiful together. It's so fun.
I know.
So fun.
I was going to say something regarding that.
Okay, so that was your sock yarn.
Oh, some will be available Saturday, and they're holding back some for Sunday. And it's not at Yarn Inc.'s booth. It's at the Knit City booth.
Yeah, it's at the Knit Social. They've got their own
don't
booth.
run to Knit Yarn Inc. Run, because it sells out like that in the morning.
Trample the people in front of you.
Well, you might have to get your yarn.
Well, you know, whatever. I'm actually not that person.
No,
I
I'm not
hope
either.
to get a skein of each. but I'm not willing to run over you for it. Well, you never know. Who knows? See how
so
much
funny.
coffee I've had that day.
Okay, what else? Do you have any other stuff you
I
bought?
would love to tell you a couple of things for Sock Talk.
Okay.
Georgia, we missed you.
Come stick your head in here.
No.
Georgia! Georgia! God, she
Auntie-
walked right by me. Georgia!
She actually gave you a little bit of attitude. She gave you the eyebrow. She does the... Her eyebrows are very...
Just a minute. No.
So Sock Talk.
Okay.
2 clubs that you guys
Yes.
should know about. Verena, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a beautiful German name.
Yeah.
The Wool Club. She has a Socktober sock subscription. So in October 1st, let me got the details. 1st, 10th, and 20th, she's releasing 3 new patterns.
That's so fun.
Isn't that nice? She's an
Yes.
amazing designer.
Yeah.
Her patterns are amazing. It's on sale now, but the first pattern's not going to come your way till October 1st. And she said we can give away one.
What?
Yes. So we're going to have to do that. We would love to do that. And I'm going to buy one myself because her patterns are so beautiful.
They're always fun.
Yeah, and she told me, you know, one's going to have a simple cable and one's going to have a texture, and they're all going to be a little bit different, but the same kind of difficulty
Cohesion.
level. Like you're all going to
Perfect.
enjoy knitting all of them. And Sarah, who is Graceland Wool, and she's the Graceland Wool podcast.
She's a
dyes
silver
yarn.
fox.
She totally is. And she's a designer, and she dyes yarn. And she has Harry Potter Sock Club.
Yeah.
1 month or 3 month, and those are up in her shop. She gave us a coupon code.
Yeah. And those are yarn.
Those
That's
are yarn. So if you put in GG Harry Potter 10, you can save 10% until October 15th on her subscription club.
Okay.
And she's got a new pattern coming out October 1st that is Hermione themed from Harry Potter. So you'll want to get a skein of yarn or the whole subscription to knit the Harry Potter themed
I do
socks.
love that.
Yeah.
And so she'll have a Cal, right? Obviously.
She's
with
going
her
to,
podcast.
for sure.
Yeah.
And she said we can give away 5 copies of Hermione, this new pattern. It's called Obliviate. And she said it's a combination of Hermione's... Sarah's really thought a lot about this. So it's a combination of
Yeah.
Hermione's 2 worlds. So I love that.
When Sarah was podcasting with Lydia
Yeah.
for a really long time, Harry Potter was a big inspiration for them.
They're
and a lot with
passionate.
their dye. They had, I don't know if one or the other has taken it, but a giant knit along with
Yeah.
Harry Potter knit along. So I'm not
Every
surprised
fall.
to hear that. They're just huge
So
fans.
both ladies, so Lydia of O'Loops,
Yeah.
she dyes yarn, has her podcast, designs, and Sarah as well. They both have yarn,
Yeah.
do podcasts and design. They're huge Harry Potter fans. So you can find Harry Potter stuff in both of their shops.
Yeah.
But Sarah has given us 5 copies of this amazing
That's a
pattern.
lot. Thank
So
you,
we'll
Sarah.
be passing those on, I would think, in the September Sock Bash.
Great, because then they can get their October. Right, because
Right?
then they can knit it
'Cause
for October.
Yeah, the pattern comes out October 1st.
Love
so
that.
we'll pick those winners, and Sarah will send you the patterns for that. And we have our big Tin Can Knits knit along that started.
Who's cast on?
Okay. There were some people that emailed Alexa of Tin Can Knits and said, "Hey, I'm so excited. The Grocery Girls are doing a Tin Can Knits knit along." What?
That was sweet.
So that's so sweet. And so she actually messaged us.
Who?
Alexa
From Tin Can Knits.
of Tin Can Knits.
Yeah.
And she said, we would love to donate to
Wait.
your knit along.
Till you hear the prizes.
How sweet. Like,
Yeah.
thank you. That support is amazing.
Yeah.
I said, well, that's lovely. Thank you. How would you like to do that? And she said, okay, how about one prize? The entire Tin Can Knits e-book library, which is 7 books of patterns.
You guys. That's 100.
One prize.
Okay, go on.
What?
Yeah, I know. I was.
And she said another one, she said, I'll give you another one where they can choose one ebook of their choice. Any ebook they
Yeah.
want. That's amazing. And then another one, she said they can pick any 3 Tin Can Knits patterns that they want.
guys,
That
these
is amazing.
Thank you, ladies.
Amazing support. So if you were on the fence about joining the Tin Can Knits knit along,
Yeah.
and I don't know why you would be, because this is actually our holiday knit along too.
Yeah.
So that we're not having a separate holiday knit-worthy knit along this year. It's all Tin Can Knits.
I meant to bring, but I am starting the Antler Mittens.
They're so awesome.
I know. And they're not only gorgeous, they're, like you had talked about,
Yeah.
they're super quick.
Oh my
you
god, they're
guys.
super fast. The Tin Can Knits is the perfect place to look for quick patterns for gifts.
Yeah.
They've got some free patterns, they've got some pattern support, they've got you know, the antler hat and antler mittens. If you knit somebody that set, they would freak out.
The amount of size ranges we've talked about that is all the way from baby to grandpa.
I always think it's like you can knit it for anybody you've ever met in your whole life.
Yes.
It's basically every size, you know, most sizes of human beings.
Yes.
One pattern. You purchase it one time and you get all those sizes.
So if you're not already started, go peruse Tin Can Knits on Ravelry, pick your pattern, and knit with us, you guys.
So we have tons of awesome prizes already donated.
Yeah.
And of course, a crazy amount of Tin Can Knits fun coming your way too with the prizes. So I don't know how we're going to give those ones away, if they're going to be random or what, but we're just going to see how it goes.
I agree.
Yeah.
So what else do you have?
Well, we do have some party in our mailbox.
Okay.
Yeah, some amazing things that came our way. About a month ago, I was asked to do a test knit by Connie of Chili Knits.
I wasn't.
Well, she said you can if you would like to. And she said it's a...
Connie?
You know what? Okay, there's brioche in the shawl.
Oh, okay, I don't want to do that.
Don't take it personally.
Actually, for some reason, this sounds familiar.
I did mention it to you.
You did.
And I said at the time, I was like, oh my God, I'm knitting this like my Rhinebeck sweater. Connie, I don't know. And I said, you know what? I would love to test knit your shawl. So thank you for asking. And so she said, I'm going to send you yarn for it. And that was a month ago.
Well, she's from Chile.
Showed up. But that's how long it takes to come from South America. Her shawl is DK weight, 3 colors. And she said, I want to dye you custom colors, or colors that I think go for you. Is that okay? And I said, sure. Do you want to see what showed up? What? Neon grape, which is like, I think it's fuchsia over dyed with purple.
Look at that.
It's crazy. It's so beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
This is Dulce. It's a speckle. Look at our crappy lighting. Oh, there we go. I'm going to move my husband's exercise stuff and put us back where we were. I said to her when this came, I could knit a sweater out of this. This is unbelievable.
Her yarn base, you guys, is so beautiful.
Oh my God, it smells so good too. Okay, and then this is her bubble gum, which is super hot pink. Super hot pink.
But look, find those speckles in there.
Oh the same colors are in the speckle. So she said it's not a secret test knit, so I do get to share it.
Yay.
I just got the pattern, haven't cast on, but I'm so excited to show the yarn.
And it's a shawl.
It is a shawl, a DK weight shawl.
Can you tell us anything about it?
She said it's simple and it's super duper fun and it's just got a little bit of brioche and it's, I can't wait to show you guys. I can't wait to cast it on and show you guys. So that's coming. Fun. And she sent you something. This has your name on it. It is so
beautiful. So when Tracy brought up that package, my eye is drawn to this.
It's so pretty. She said, I had to send a treat for Jodi.
You guys, Connie had me at Aqua.
Oh my God, it's so pretty.
Okay, so this color is called Moon Valley. It's a cuddly sock. Oh, it's 85-15.
Yeah.
15. So it's my favorite base. And Connie, I'm not so sure even if I told you my favorite colors, it would have been any different because you have nailed it.
She's very bright, vivid. I look at Connie's yarn and I think hedgehog fiber. Like it always reminds me
because of the bright, vibrant colors.
She adds a lot of fluorescence and she's so good with color. Connie has a podcast. Actually, correction. Connie has 2 podcasts.
Why 2?
She's in Chile. She does a Spanish one as well as an English one.
Oh, I think I knew that.
So she was a graphic designer and she's a photographer and she's a mom and she's a yarn dyer. And she's just lovely, and she's also going to be someone that we're going to see at Rhinebeck. So
I can't wait.
How exciting! Yeah, she's really sweet,
Connie.
So there's the party in our mailbox as and she's already sent yarn as giveaways. So yes, we've given her yarn away already. It's amazing.
She's got a fun label. I love her font.
That's what I said to her. I love your new ball bands.
Yeah.
I just like to say ball band.
What a treat.
Isn't that gorgeous?
What a surprise. Yeah, I just think that was just so thoughtful. Georgia! Don't be late.
Georgia,
Don't miss your bus.
have a good day at school.
Bye. Bye, Georgia. I love you.
See you tonight, and you can come home and cook me dinner.
Oh,
As
I'm
if.
crazy about this.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yes.
So Connie's got tons of yarn, and her website's chilliknits.com, but we'll have that all in the show notes.
Okay.
And if you speak Spanish or English, she's got a podcast for you.
So does she basically do the same podcast back to back, and it's the same content?
I don't understand the Spanish one,
Oh.
so I don't know for sure. But, okay,
Don't come knocking if I'm blocking.
our friend Julie at Suffolk Socks, this summer, well, I'm not sure when she started, but it's fairly recently, she started a brand of yarn called the Yarn Tart.
Yeah.
And she's got these, she gave us a donation of her 3-month sock club that's been given away. Lucky winner.
I know that wasn't it a generous prize?
So cute. But she started doing these fun bags, and she sent them for us. And a little coaster for your tea. Honk if you knit last night. And what does yours say?
Don't come knocking if I'm blocking.
So cute, right?
How adorable.
So
I love these like canvas bags.
I love the natural kind of, and it's got this really pretty kind of brass looking zipper, a heavier weight with the big pull.
So she's
And then her
getting
little logo's on there, the Yarn Tart.
Do you think she's getting these commercially done? I would love to have a conversation. You know
You
what
should.
my ultimate goal would be?
Yes, she's getting them commercially done.
Yeah, you know what my ultimate
They're
goal
awesome.
would be? Is to get my bags produced so I can have, so they're available for anyone and everybody in yarn stores all around the world.
Right.
That's my ultimate goal.
Awesome. Julie, how cute is that?
It's made in India, fair trade made, which I love that.
Totally. So it's the perfect size for, socks or mittens or a baby knit. It's really just a great size bag.
That might become my new purse bag.
Isn't it a good one?
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Julie.
So these are in her shop now.
You can get them in her shop. You can get beautiful yarn in her shop.
Look at these zippers are even got the little covered. I don't even do that.
Yeah, it's really nice.
That's a really nice bag.
It is. Okay, so we have a beautiful giveaway that was sent to us.
By who?
This is from...
Let's take it out of the package.
This is from Sharon, who is Knit Style Yarns.
Sharon, you're new to me.
She has a podcast that she does with her husband. Oh my God. You gotta watch. It's so fun. They are actually 2 towns over from Rhinebeck in New York. So it's like she said, "You must be jealous." I said, "Yeah, I'm super jealous."
Just that part of the world.
Yeah.
Where you're, you can go to the water and it's not very far. You can be in these gorgeous mountains. It's just
Totally.
so beautiful.
And so I was watching her podcast, and I found out that she and her husband were both taught special needs kids.
Oh, that takes a special.
And I don't know if it's teaching or like speech therapy or something like that. But they both did that. They're both retired now, but they were both in classrooms with special needs kids. And I think lots of autistic kids or something that he taught.
And he's a knitter as well?
He's
and
a
a
knitter.
dyer?
He's a knitter. I think she's the dyer. He's the knitter. But you guys, it's super fun to watch something that's just a little bit different. A husband and wife dynamic.
Yeah.
They're super upbeat
Do
and
they
positive
argue?
and fun. Not on the one that I saw, but
No, I'm
kind
just
of like
bickering,
sarcastic.
funny, yes.
Yeah, super fun. So that's Knit Style Yarn podcast, and her shop is Knit Style Yarns. And she has a friend that makes bags.
Beautiful.
And she dyed a skein of yarn to go with the bag. And I think she's very talented with her yarn.
You can see it. I know you can. It's
Sparkle.
Sparkle fabric.
So this is going to be, like you said, I said an October prize. You said, no, how about September? Then they can knit.
I do.
You're
Then they can use the
right.
bag.
You're totally right.
And gold stellina.
Yeah, it's really beautiful yarn.
Thank you.
So I want to show you the things you can get in her shop. She's amazing. She sent 2 shawl kits.
I want that one.
Do you? She's knitting.
No, we got it.
She knit the Oracle shawl by Kristen of Bullenbein.
That, you guys?
In this, we gotta open it up. These things are amazing. Her speckles are unbelievable.
Yeah, I see that.
And she seems to love the same kind of colors that we love. She knitted in this one. So it's a gorgeous tonal charcoal.
You
and
guys.
a speckle that's gray and copper and bronze and green, and then the tonal green. So hers is like that.
Do you think I could? I am so drawn to this color.
I know. And it's so beautiful with charcoal.
What do you think? Can I wear this color?
I almost bought yarn in that color. I personally can't wear it, but you might be able to wear it.
I feel like I might be able to wear it.
I think you can wear it.
Oh, I'm so drawn to this color.
And then here's, this is ridiculous.
It's like black almost.
Sharon.
This, you guys, it's pulling a little bit maroon. It's actually like...
It's like, see those two colors in there? That's what it looks like.
It's like black and violet. Not black, but just like the darkest black purple.
It's...
Am I describing that right?
It's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
And then she's done a gorgeous... And these are all on her singles base, so the shawl will be drapey and beautiful. And she's got this one with... it's got the sort of magenta speckles on the pale gray base.
Look at this.
And then pow. This is basically almost my sweater color.
So she set these for giveaways?
Well, she would like us to knit with. She said they're for you. But we can do whatever we want with them.
Really?
They're beautiful. I just wanted to show you what she's got in her shop. She's unbelievably
But you
talented.
would you have kept this one or that one?
Well, they're just both beautiful. They're both beautiful. I don't know what, you know. And of course, there's so many gorgeous 3-color shawls, but it is enough to knit the new Pie shawl by Kristen Lehrer, the Oracle shawl. So that's a giant project, and you need 3 full skeins of yarn, so that's what this would make.
Will you knit with that? Should we give a kit away? And a pattern? No.
Do we have to decide right now?
No, we don't.
I mean, we certainly can. Anyway, it's super fun. So if you're looking for another podcast, go check out the Knit Style podcast.
You know, some yarn you're just like...
That's just so... It's so beautiful. And I think if it calls your name, you should knit it. That's what I think.
Well, I need another yarn, like I need another hole in my head.
I know.
But you see ones and they're just like, oh, wow, that's beautiful.
Oh,
well
and
done.
she sent another one. Oh, my God. And she sent this one.
To give away?
What? The box was gigantic.
Oh my God, you don't need to send us yarn, you guys.
You really
you
don't. You really, really don't.
We would love to highlight your yarn and then give one away.
One is so plenty. One is plenty. But look at this colorway. Oh my God.
That's just fun.
Oh my God. She's
What's the
really
name?
good. She's really good.
Look at those.
Look at this speckle. She's really good. Happily Ever After, it's called. KnitStyleYarns.com. You can find her on Etsy.
So these are going to knit up just the funkiest speckled craziness for socks.
$75.25, $463. It's her mode sock. What?
That's beautiful.
Really beautiful.
Really beautiful.
So, fun, fun, fun. All the way from New York. And then we're just going to go out that way and hopefully we get a chance to say thank you in person. Yeah. Yes, just yesterday we got some yarn from Canada. So this is our Canadian peep, who is Amanda. And she's from New Brunswick, and she was actually just on the Instagram live that we just did.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, how fun is that?
Isn't that great? So she's a mom, and she loves knitting, and she loves podcasts.
Here's her label.
And now she's got a new yarn line.
It's called Sweet Skeins
Sweet Skeins O' Mine. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
So she's doing lots of speckles, it looks like, and she's doing a really, really, really fun with her naming. This is sort of natural with some 80s tone, like, colors of speckles. And it's called Wake Me Up Before You Go EWE. So that's sheep fun. And 80s. And what's that one?
Happy Hippie.
Happy Hippie.
But look at this, you guys. Again, just look at.
It's so pretty.
That's going to be a happy sock.
And this one's called Elephant Shoes. And it's gray with some other more fun bright speckles. It's so beautiful.
Like I Love You, Elephant Shoes.
Elephant Shoes.
That's beautiful.
Side note, pink. I still have a crush on George Michael. I know, people. I think he was gorgeous.
Winds these really hard.
Yeah.
Well done.
Mm-hmm. Is that hard? Does that hurt when I whack you with the skein of yarn? Look at her speckles.
Fun stuff.
It's super fun. This is going to be gorgeous knit up.
Look, you guys. Sheep happens. She sent notepads. I love that.
So we love a new business. Good luck with everything, Amanda. I think your yarn is beautiful.
We do too.
Every single one of these colors I would choose myself.
I hope you go share some love and just check out our shop.
Well,
is it Etsy?
Yeah, it is.
Etsy, yeah.
Yeah, and of course we'll have it in the show notes.
And we're going to be able to share these with you in the world.
I love that she's Canadian and she sent caramels. What?
Did you eat them?
No, I got it. I should have.
Thank goodness people don't send me the stuff because I would eat it and maybe not tell Tracy
I know
got
you
it.
would. I know you would. Okay. Oh, here's one. I feel like it'll glue my mouth shut. That's why I didn't eat it.
I want one.
Salted mocha caramel.
I'm not going to eat it till later. That's crazy. I won't be able to speak.
It looks rich and delicious. So here's our cute little card from Sharon. Please feel free to take items out of the bag if you want to show them. Anyway, crazy. I love the notes. I love the notes people send. So anyway, that's super fun. Okay, here is our final party in our mailbox this week.
Nice.
And it's super fun. This is a
Did we get chocolate?
Did we get chocolate? Why would you ask that? But yes.
Because I saw it.
This is really fun.
Heartfilled Chocolate Factory.
Okay, she's from Ohio, which this is the shape of Ohio, and it actually says Ohio on it.
That's hysterical.
There's the dark one.
Oh my god.
And here's the milk one.
You guys,
And she sent this almond bark that's local to her from Hartville, Ohio. So this is local.
Night table.
I've already had a bite. It's ridiculous. It's so good.
I'm going to take a bite of Ohio.
Secret chocolate stash. That's where that's going.
This yarn, you guys.
Okay, this is... It's so fun. It is so fun the way...
Is pink your color?
I sure love it. And I love the way it goes with gray.
A lot of people think pink's your color.
I know.
Is that like...
Well, as opposed to like purple, probably, yes. I would choose pink over purple.
I mean, I would choose this aqua all day long.
Right. So I love the aqua too. I do love it, but I do love a good pink. This is really fun because it's a new designer, or new dyer, and she's a mom from home, and she loves when you yell at Georgia. She loves when you say, Georgia! What do you say?
Georgia, we're podcasting! That's the name of this.
That happens to be the colorway name. So
Is this DK?
worsted. She sent us each a skein of worsted, and she sent us each a skein of a beautiful 80/20.
You guys.
Fingering.
Georgia needs a hat.
And
worsted hat.
She sent a giveaway. So it's crazy. Oh yeah, I showed this to Georgia. I said, okay, what do you think? And she said, oh my gosh, Mom, I love it.
Even before the name?
No, I said to her, I told her the context first.
You guys, it's coral, it's purple speckles, it's pink, it's light pink.
You can see. And I think is that navy or probably charcoal in there. That dark one's charcoal. It is a skein of yarn I would choose off of a wall of yarn. I would say I would have to knit something with it. And it's funny because it looks a little bit different on each base. The worsted's super vivid. And I'm sure it'll be soccer mittens for Georgia wants soccer mittens.
What does Proverbs 31:13 mean?
So she's got little verses on there.
Where are they though?
That's Bible verse.
I know.
Oh,
so I'm
okay.
supposed to go read that now?
Well, you could if you wanted to. It's probably just things she loves. And I actually did look up the Joshua 1:9 one. Yeah. So it's really special.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just not sure how it relates to the yarn.
No, it's not relating to the yarn. Yeah.
Neat. That's something different,
Just relating about life and
her faith and her
and just good things.
You guys, this yarn.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you.
It's very fun. And it's very humbling to have someone watch your podcast and get inspired. And
I love teasing Georgia. She's the easiest kid to tease.
Gosh. And she's so even.
She
would never lip back to you, right?
No, because she's so even tempered. But I think secretly she really likes it.
I think secretly she really likes it too.
Yeah.
I know secretly she really likes it.
Yeah.
Her idea of being lippy is giving you the eyebrows. Like you can tell her mouth gets really tight and she'll give you the eyebrows practically disappear up in her. It's like, I know what you're thinking.
So Georgia took a break between semesters.
Yeah.
Now she's starting school, but so she's worked in the bakery for the last several months.
Yeah.
So whenever she worked, I would go up there and I would ask her like impossible things.
I heard every time.
Can you fill a strawberry with whipped cream in the middle?
Right.
Like, these Kaiser buns don't have sesame seeds. I need you to glue some on for me, please. Like, anything we could think of. I would come around my shop, come around by the freezer, and come up by the deli, and it would be like, I would yell Georgia's name.
Yells at me from like...
Georgia!
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think she likes it.
Fun.
Well, I know she likes it. Mm-hmm. But this is dyed by Jen, who lives in Ohio, and she has a shop, and it's having a birthday on Monday.
Happy birthday, Jen.
Happy birthday, Jen. And in celebration of that, she's giving everybody 10% off in her shop this weekend.
Yay.
So if you would like a skein of Georgia We're Podcasting for you or another knitter, you can get that. But she's also got other beautiful colors in there.
I feel like I need a hat for Rhinebeck that's really bright.
Well, that would be bright. I also think this would be stunning in brioche with a different, huge contrast color because it's really vivid. It's really bright and fun and beautiful. It's totally my jam. So
I know that our River City Yarns carries those beautiful pom-poms in the plastic, clear plastic. What I'm looking for is pom-poms that are big. So if anyone down...
Like furry ones? Like
yes.
That? Fake fur, yeah.
But they need to look like real fur.
All you have to do is Google Etsy faux fur pom-poms.
So, but
there's lots.
If people have had experience with the really large pom-pom, because I like a big ball sitting on top of my head.
Jodi. You don't even want to know the picture she texts me. You don't even want to know.
So, yesterday, I was getting my hair cut. You already know the fiasco. Jordan texts me, you know when it's in your phone, it's quite small?
Yeah.
So Jordan texted me this picture of this chocolate ice cream cone.
Right. Looks good.
And I'm thinking, that doesn't look like ice cream. That looks like, is that a bath ball?
Is that hair coming off the ice cream?
So I click on it, it's bigger. It's two
Jodi
dark-skinned testicles peeking out of these guys' sweats. So the background is his sweats, and you don't know until you look really close. And he's holding an ice cream cone under his testicles. It's a double scoop of fun.
So guess what I get texted?
I said to my husband, do you want some ice cream?
You're so gross.
You know when... it takes a couple of seconds, and it's like 1, 2, 3.
There's
and he's
like,
oh!
Totally. Once you figure it out, you're like, oh, that's so gross.
Anyway, it was hysterical. You guys, I'm all over that type of humor.
It was very, very funny.
Yeah. So I'm knitting a hat, but I need pom-poms. So.
Well, I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them, and because you can get them pretty gigantic.
I want like a,
I feel like sometimes when they're super huge, it could pull your hat off.
But they're light. But you know those
Could you maybe put 2 or 3 of the smaller ones together, like tie them really tight together?
Am I opposed to real fur?
Yes, you're opposed to real fur.
Good.
Because
so.
I was pretty sure I don't want to kill a bunny to get a pom-pom for my hat.
But I'm very opposed to real fur.
We're super opposed to real fur.
Yeah, so faux fur, everybody.
We love animals.
We do. We joke about it, but it really needs to be faux fur.
No, yeah, for sure.
But if it's real. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Oh, no, I really, really mean it. Okay, so I have a bag of yarn that I've purchased, but I don't have to talk about it. Do you have any goodies that came in the mailbox that you'd like to show?
One. At least so much.
So if you haven't figured it out by now, the knitting content is over. But we do have some fun things that showed up in our mailbox that we've purchased.
Look, I've eaten Ohio.
Yeah, this Hartville Chocolate Company in Hartville, Ohio.
Beautiful chocolate.
Okay. It's really, really, really good stuff.
We talked about Lisa Much having a pre-order of kits.
Yes.
One of the Hugely, and what was the one Tracie did?
Oh gosh,
Tracie, you'll put it in here. So mine was the Hugely, and it was
bulky weight yarn. She had a 20% off sale kits in her shop.
Yeah.
And then I realized I've never knit with her yarn.
I posted. I think people ordered. So I'm thrilled. So you guys, I ordered a metallurgy. And this is bulky weight yarn.
It looks so cool on that base.
Doesn't it?
Jodi,
You guys,
that's going to
look
be...
at the blues that pops through. Like,
That is going to be out of this world.
so I had originally got this for the Hugely. It's going to be a Lisa Much shawl, but it might not be the Hugely.
Right. So the kit was the yarn and the pattern. The whole thing was 20% off. But you can knit whatever Lisa pattern you want. I actually chose a DK shawl, and it's gigantic, and the name is escaping me, but I will put the picture here. And
Remember, I forget, but
chances are I will knit it, but really you can knit any of her shawls. Look at it. This is her merino silk.
I was going to
base.
say, that must be silk. The sheen.
It is shining like a little pearl.
So
The color is
one-
unbelievable.
the kit that Tracy will have put the name up here for her
I
shawl.
can't believe that's escaping my mind.
Tracy's shawl has the most amazing drop stitches.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
I actually want to substitute my yarn for her shawl
Jodi, why don't you just take this and knit it? Knit that one.
because I don't want to knit in filigree.
I would love to knit hugely.
No, I want to knit this yarn.
This is DK.
it's too thin.
It's DK.
That
What happened
looks
to
like
I love
fingering.
DK? It's not. It's DK. Metallurgy DK. Merino silk DK.
No,
if
I'm
you
gonna
would
knit-
like to
I
knit
want
it-
bulky.
Okay. I want to knit a hugely too one day. I'll have to buy
my goodness.
because this color is everything.
So I knit Mom a metallurgy shawl.
and you knit me a metallurgy shawl.
Oh, maybe not Mom, maybe you.
I love it. It's
Yeah.
the a gleam,
Yes.
and I wear it all the time. So I know I'm going to wear.
And it's fun to see this. You know what I'm actually tempted to do, and I should pass this. I don't need to pass it by Lisa. I might use this bulky and knit up a swatch sample. Photograph it and then just rip it out and knit my shawl.
Wow.
Don't you think that's a great idea? I've always wanted one of her colorways for my bag.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so when people go to her shop, there are some amazing colorways that she does.
She's so earthy with her. I mean, you're not going to find huge, vibrant, shocks of color all over her yarn.
She does one that reminds me of metallurgy, but it's a turquoisey blue.
Yeah.
With the
grays
copper.
and
It's stellar.
I love her aesthetic.
Well, I love everything about Lisa. Okay, so this is what my kit is. It's the X Arch. Oh my god.
Here,
this
let
is
me-
the worst. Anyway, I'll put the picture up here. It has tons of drop stitches and it's huge. Oh my god.
It's long.
Okay, I should knit this
think
for
I
Knit
need
City.
this.
I need this for Knit City.
Yeah, you do.
Or for Rhinebeck.
And actually, yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
Do you know how fast this goes with those giant drop stitches? When you wind over twice? You guys, this thing knits itself. I'm not kidding. You could get it done in a week. Lisa's shawls.
And look how stunning it is. So I'm assuming if I knit that shawl, I will look just like Lisa. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping
you
I'll be
totally
transformed.
You totally will. Nailed it.
All you have to do is buy the yarn and knit it, and that's what happens.
See, like this.
I see short rows in there and garter and drop stitches.
I mean,
Yes.
when I think of Lisa, I think of short rows, I think of drop stitches, and I think of garter.
And I think of the metallurgy colorway. It's her signature color.
Like you guys. See, this is the shawl
She
I have
does
to
so
knit.
many. She does a gray club of yarn.
It's got pops of color, but it's mostly gray.
It's gray and then a play on it. So when you sign up for her gray club, you know you're getting some kind of gray, but she's played with gray.
Yeah, and she posts them later on her Instagram, and then you go, oh, I wish I
They're
would have been in that club.
Ridiculous. They're so nice.
Yeah, big fan.
So that came in the mail for both of us, and that's very
That's it.
exciting. This is going to be crazy fast to knit. You only need 2 of these?
Oh, no, I have 6.
I was going to say, because that's a big shawl. Jodi. Oh my God, I love my basket so much.
Tracy and I went on the second day to the Fiber Nook. We couldn't make it to their opening day. We bought a canvas bag at checkout. We want to wish them a big congratulations because it is so fun to have another store to find other goodies.
Totally. Welcome to Edmonton.
Yes.
Yeah. And I actually, one of the ladies, Roz, that's one of the owners, I know as a customer from River City Yarn. So that's really fun.
Have you run into her since?
No.
Okay, so
No.
you're not able to say, oh my gosh, I love your store.
So it's not as convenient for us to get to. It's way on the other side of town. But you know what? It was super fun to go and
I will
see what they
happily go.
had. Oh, yeah.
So what mittens am I knitting with this, Trace?
I don't know. What
The
mittens
same
are-
ones you said. Shaboot, no.
I was gonna knit colorwork mittens.
Yeah, what's that called?
Or just striped ones.
Selbu
mittens.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this might work. It's so funny. We both bought, we both were in the same corner. I said to Jodi, oh, I love this yarn.
But we shopped differently, and Tracie put hers at the till, and then I went and got mine, and I said, okay, let me see what you got, and then...
So these are the colors I picked.
I had a different one. I switched out the plum for something. Because we had 3 out of 4 the same.
Anyway, it was pretty funny. This is a really nice natural wool in a sport weight.
It's beautiful.
Holy cow, is it ever soft.
For a natural yarn.
It's Highlander by Diamond Yarns.
I could wear a sweater like this.
Even just stripy mittens. You don't have to do true color work, but stripy mittens would be really cute.
I would like to challenge myself.
You do it then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, we have so much yarn.
I'm taking Susan's Fair Isle.
I can't wait to take... I would like to take everybody's class. I would like to not even sleep.
So we had fun visiting. There were some customers. We met some staff. And, it's nice to see the difference. Like, there are tons of things I go to River City Yarn for. Yeah. And then there are things I go to... It was a nice balance.
Well, River City Yarns has spent a lot of years growing, right? So this is a new store, and it's going to continue to grow and offer all kinds of things, too. So that's super fun.
Yeah.
So speaking of those Selbu mittens, I ordered...
I was going to say, where did
British wool, blacker yarns. This is one of the yarns that...
That's scratchy.
Ellie, it is. It's natural wool.
I love that feeling.
It's a British wool with 30% blue face Leicester in a DK weight. And I have wanted to knit with blacker yarn for a long time.
Is this your Louise cardigan?
No.
Oh.
This is the Mitten Club by Ellie of Skein-Deer Knits. This is the right weight of yarn to be using for her pattern. Well, this is sport weight, and it's a little bit lighter. You could knit a bigger... Yes, you can make it work.
How did you let me buy that?
I told you that.
Oh. I like it, though. I'll make it work.
We can make all kinds of things.
No, you can make it work.
You can definitely make it work.
It's not that much different.
So I bought this from the Woolly Thistle online. So there she sent a little pin. Isn't it cute?
She's got a baby bluey gray.
They were out of so many colors.
Well,
so
I love what you chose.
I just chose 4 that kind of went together. Anyway, so I'm going to knit some of Ellie's mittens in... I know, isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
And while I was in their shop, they have like European. It's your color. It's totally your color.
Oh, it is my color.
They have other yarns from Europe that is for sure not readily available around here. So I bought some tuku wool.
Tell me about that.
It's from Finland. So if you had the first issue of Lane magazine, you would have seen. They had Finnish sheep?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I think that's what this is made of. It is 80% Finnish wool and 20% nylon in 50-gram hanks.
What a gorgeous color.
If you're going to make socks, you need 2.
Is that what you thought you'd do?
That's what I thought, because I really want to see how long they're going to last.
These are going to be workhorse socks, Tracie.
It's non-superwash yarn.
These are going to be like irons for your feet.
And the color that I picked is sort of like a mauvey. Well, it's definitely mauve.
H28.
It's called
Uho?
Well, I don't speak Finnish. I don't speak Finnish. I don't know how you pronounce it.
UJO.
Yeah. So it's beautiful, and I would love to knit a cardigan or something out of this one day, but it's going to be socks for now. I was just excited to be able to try it.
This is like a rosy brown.
Isn't it pretty?
Tracie? Yeah.
Okay, I kind of went on a bit of a bender. I have to say I was a bit of a shopping machine. I did also pick up this pattern book.
Can that not be cuter? Yeah.
Stop it.
Can I show inside?
Yes. Well, not a lot.
No.
But it's the Sven Scandinavian pattern, and you can only get it in printed form, so you just go to their website and order it, and it's from Cottage Crafts.
Yeah. Are you going to make...
Cottage Creations.
Are these for the dolls?
It is. The pattern is for Sven, who is, it's a little male Norwegian doll, but there's also modifications in there to make his little girl or wife or whatever.
I want one of these. George is on the bus, everybody. She made it. We just got a confirmation George is on the bus. I want one of these so bad.
So it's so sweet. Do you really? I had no idea, Jodi.
Tracie, you should see my... we got a new video camera. A Canon HD camcorder.
To spend a day and come over and just do that in the morning.
I would love to put my office...
I'll make you one. I don't know. I have to say, I mean, he's got like a little colorwork sweater and a colorwork hat and a beard, and she's got like
Oh, you can make it into a girl.
Yes.
So you don't have to knit the boy.
Anyway, I think there's a hashtag Sven Scandinavian on Instagram.
There's something to be said about a held pattern, isn't there?
I was thrilled to get this book. There's all kinds of stuff in it. Like there's little paragraphs, and I loved it. I love it.
I know
think it's really nice.
environmentally it's better to do it digitally if you can, but you know what? I never knit from my iPad.
Never, ever.
I always print my patterns.
Never, ever. Anyway, I think it's a really, really, really cool.
That's so fun.
You can do it with sock yarn. This is the 9th printing of this book. That's how popular it is.
So is this a very old pattern?
Well, in 1983. So yes,
the original.
I would say that's old.
Guys.
And they've got a little bit of folklore in the beginning. I just think it's really awesome, and I will definitely make one. And if you want one, I'll make you one. Anyway, super cute.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, Jodi. I've been sort of...
Okay, that's it for me.
Well, one day I went a little bit crazy and I bought a couple of things.
Okay, show us.
Mustache yarn.
Did you get the one with the little blue stripe?
She did
Or the pink one?
Beatlemania this summer.
I did see that.
And then there was the last email where it was like, okay, this is the end of the Beatlemania.
Yeah.
Get it now or don't get it. Oh, geez, Stacy. I bought the white album, which is a gray gradient. And I bought them not matching. So if you knit, they'll be inverse gradients or whatever. These are not going to match, but they'll be the same colors.
That's the fun thing about it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Her yarn is amazing. Her stripes are amazing. And I couldn't resist.
I couldn't either.
Right? The gray. And
Well, I did, but I had a hard time. I actually there was one with one tiny stripe of a color.
I don't think that's what this one is.
No.
There were some super colorful ones like Sgt. Pepper.
Well, it was like this with one, I'm not kidding you, one stripe.
Well, you can get colorful minis. Each mini was John, Paul, George, or Ringo. You could have gotten a mini.
Something. Anyway, I had it in my cart, and I didn't check out.
What?
I know.
And because I was loving my Hippo for Cinco so much, Hippo for Cinco has been retired. So there are windows to get your Hippo yarn from
Won't it be back
Lolo
next year for
yes.
Cinco?
Yes.
Okay, good.
But now, if you see it and love it, you can't get it.
Right.
So that's what I was thinking when I went to Lauren's shop and bought Hippo for Dia de los Muertos. Stop it.
Wow.
Stop it. So I bought that, and I bought a little mini to go with it. For Halloween socks, perhaps. Boy. Anyway, I really love the Hippo colorways. It's gray with speckles, and I love it. And Lauren sent you a tape measure, and it's her gray tape measure with the Hippo.
Okay, let me show you.
I use her purple one all the time.
Lauren treated us to a tape measure in an order like forever
a year ago, maybe.
And it's purple.
Yeah.
Lolo did it, and I'm not kidding you. It's like you don't leave home without it.
It's fantastic.
But now she's got a Hippo.
Yeah. So this is the one you can purchase in her Hippo department of her website.
Thank you, Lauren.
Isn't that nice? Thank you, Lauren. And her grays are so great that if I order from Lauren, I always just toss a gray in.
Yeah.
So the one I picked this time was Coal Miner's Daughter. It's a medium gray.
That really, really beautiful.
It's so nice. I really love it. I know I'll use it. And Lauren sent stowaways. She sent a gift.
Okay, so I don't know if you're not signed up for Lauren's email newsletter, you must.
She's fantastic.
Communications,
very great. Her social media, her newsletter, thinking up new things to do with her colorways, companion things to do with colorways. So she just came up with a new line of yarn.
So I see it on the side of my iPad, introducing or something like that, and it said BA.
Oh.
And I thought barely. And it was so weird, and then I clicked on it, and it was like...
So that's what she called it.
This is such a departure.
This is the Barely There collection. It's 16 of her colorways on very pale base with just... I think it's just like one speckle color. It's almost like they're smudged with color. They're soft. It's
like she's put the dye and lets it dissipate and do its thing.
It's barely there. That's exactly what it is. She sent this as just
She's so sweet.
because
Her
she's
and
sweet.
Trey.
She thought we would love these colors.
We do.
Yeah. She sent Cheeky, which is this one.
Yeah.
And oh my God, we need to figure out the lighting. We used to have such good lighting. Cheeky, so that's really what it is. That's what it looks like. That's a good color representation. And
It's totally
ash,
going out.
which is just like a kiss of gray.
So when I saw this in her shop,
So
I
you
thought,
can pick one.
I thought, what a beautiful compliment to her amazingly vivid
Yeah.
signature colorways already.
Yeah.
Because
That
that's
screams garments,
yeah.
you know, or complicated cables and stuff that is going to be too busy with those bright speckles and super heavily speckled yarns. You're not limited with this Barely There collection.
And not everyone's into the bright, hugely saturated colorways. So I see this being a giant success for them.
I think so too. And she's got so many beautiful tonal colors.
Oh,
so
the-
you can mix and match her tonals and now this Barely There. I mean, how about all three of them? That would be like a killer shawl.
Like, come on, you guys.
So it's just one more thing that they've got happening in the Lolo Did It shop.
Well done, Lolos.
They're great. Great
She's
at
got
what they
workers
do.
now. It's not just her and Trey anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Like, she's got
They've
employees.
been super busy. So that's fantastic.
What's that?
Oh my God. Okay, so
The Fawn and the Fox?
yeah.
Hi, Laura.
Where is my... Oh, here it is. I knew I had it.
Okay.
That DK Weight bandana cowl. And then
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, this would be... I knew she had a chunky version.
Who's this?
This is Lavanya
Yes.
Patricella.
Okay.
And she's got several weights of this same bandana style
Okay.
pattern. I love the DK. Love it. But I thought, wouldn't it be so cool in the bulky? But where do you find like speckled bulky yarn? I don't know, right? So we didn't have any readily available. And I just searched my favorites in Etsy and Laura's shop came up. What?
Oh, you know what I was just going to say? That for some reason Christmas crossed my mind the other day.
Did it?
Yeah, Christmas for my fabric. And I was thinking, I want I love that unsuspecting with like red, pink, green, and white.
Yeah.
Maybe a little turquoise.
Like
thrown
not
in.
the dark green, but the apple green?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was just going to talk about that, and I'm thinking, maybe Laura and I would maybe she would do me yarn.
Well, this is her mousse base, which is her single ply bulky. This is Earl Grey.
Oh, you guys.
It's
purpley gray.
Ridiculously beautiful. It's so gorgeous. And this one is called Flower Crown. And it's hot pink and pale pink and bright green.
I
and
got to go order that today.
leafy green. And
That needs to be a bag fabric.
so these are going to be brioche. And they're going to be really
Tracie.
nice. And I think the pattern is going to make me... I'm going to use up pretty much every stitch, like every
Do you have
meter
enough?
of this. I should have enough. Just enough, which is perfect.
Good.
And Laura is a doll. And she sent a castaway skein. And it's so beautiful.
We don't talk about her enough.
She's really good. Her yarn is beautiful.
She's evolved so much since she started dyeing.
She's got a podcast you should watch.
I would have never guessed
The
this
Fawn
was
and the
Laura.
Fox.
Laura.
Yeah.
She is very talented with her dyeing.
I love watching her podcast. She knits amazing projects.
Yeah. She knit the stonecutter.
She
I don't think
knit-
it's finished.
And she knit the soiree sweater in the palest blush. It's going to look amazing on her.
She's got really dark hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes.
Yeah, I know. That's the fun thing about hair color.
She's adorable. She sent me a skein of her Sparkle, which is her magpie base, in the In Bloom color.
I feel
Seriously!
Was this in her shop?
Well, I'm sure it is. She does lots of dyed to order yarn now, so you can get
Oh,
in
I
on
love
pre-orders. and
that.
stuff. This color,
Oh my gosh, you guys.
I have no words.
I hope it's doing it justice because this is incredible.
What I'm seeing right now is just exactly what I have
This
in my
is
hand.
pale pink, you guys.
Yeah.
And there's
She was
navy
very,
or black or
very
both?
bold with her, like, combining brights and softs, and it's on Sparkle, and it's So pretty.
Okay, this is stunning.
It's so pretty. So it's her In Bloom colorway. And this one's called Flower Crown.
I just got to do this because Tracy's going to have anxiety when she sees how long it is.
What?
2
Oh,
hours.
I've already seen.
Okay, good.
Jody's like, oh, it's going to be so short today. Uh-huh.
Well,
Anyway, we can talk forever. My throat is even sore.
yeah, we could talk.
So anyway, I love that Laura's local to us. She's just in Olds. She's only a couple hours away.
I guess I should lean in instead of out.
And her dyeing is just so beautiful. But I was really inspired by her bright and her soft gray.
Is she going to be at Knit City?
Yes.
Yay.
I think so. I do
Yay.
believe so. So, oh my goodness,
I
the
only
amount
have-
of yarn all over here. I really kind of like lost it for one weekend. I bought a lot of yarn. But I had a lot of projects I was inspired by, and I really did have projects for all of them in mind. It's not like I just bought willy-nilly, shall we say?
I'm just Googling Fawn and the Fox because so I can do it when I get home, just so because otherwise I forget in one
Just
ear at the other.
favorite her shop in Etsy.
Well, I haven't favorited, but then I'll just forget I wanted to do this.
Oh, okay.
So what I only have left Mrs. Brown's bags.
Jodi, bring it on.
You guys, she has mousse in the shop. It's called First Date.
Oh yeah, it's really beautiful.
It's like blue.
Her colors are awesome. She's got a lot of pop culture inspired yarns. She loved those I don't know. Like the Grand Budapest Hotel. She did that. I actually have her Grand Budapest color. It's unbelievable. Why have I not knit it? I have no idea. It's wound up. I took it to our brioche class at Knit City last year. There's your color.
Okay, I'm just saying to you guys, just go look at her website.
She does mini skein sets. She does it all.
Oh my God, you've got to see this one.
That's the Fantastic Mixture Fox. I love that color. She has a lot of bases too. Oh my God, we are over 2 hours. We have to go.
I have 2 minutes. I told you you're going to look. You saw it. You'll have some cut out.
We'll cut out
Who
some.
cares if it's 2 hours and 10 minutes?
Me?
I know, but what else? Okay, so I just have Mrs. Brown's bags.
Well, I definitely want to see that.
I have 3 new. There's nothing in the shop. You know what happened? I'm waiting for interfacing. They were out. So I don't want to list these until I'm interfacing and know I can go ahead and make them. Because what if something happens, right?
Right.
So I've got 3 new ones. This bag is for Kemper.
Oh my God, Jodi.
Because I told Kemper I would give her the first one. It's a Pixel Rise. Kelly knit this.
It's so... We didn't even talk about Kelly. We had coffee with Kelly.
We did. Okay, so Kelly, who I've talked about so many times, that I couldn't do all these swatches and new fabrics without her. She's my friend from Lethbridge. Well, she was in town doing some back-to-school shopping, and she said, would you like to go for coffee? Of course we would. So we met her gorgeous family.
No, on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Sunday morning is jammy time.
Yeah, so
It was so nice to go meet her.
she should feel special we got out of bed. Actually.
Seriously, I got out of my pajamas for you on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
So we met her for coffee, stayed. I thought to myself, oh, we'll be there an hour. Almost 2.
It was so fun.
It was so fun. Her husband's dreamy. And her kid.
The whole family is gorgeous.
Yeah. So, and they've been together since grade 5.
It was so cool. I love getting to know people.
I do too.
It was a pleasure, and I hope she calls us anytime she comes to town.
She's going to be at Knit City. Shoot, she messaged me yesterday after I messaged her back. She said, I want to buy a bag. I said, no. Buying a bag. So anyway, long story short, she did Pixel Rise. So I sent her all my scraps back to her, like, because she always ends up with some. But you guys, this one ends with a little bit of green. I didn't love the pop of green at the top. So all these bags will be situated this way. So
I
the
love
green's
it.
on the bottom.
I love what you did.
Can you even?
No, it's so beautiful.
Pixel Rise bag.
I'm such a Pixel Rise fan.
Well, Kemper.
That would be
who-
so cute in the mittens yarn you bought.
Yes. So Kemper is the designer behind the Pixel Rise socks. Tracy knit them. We've talked about them. So that's what inspired this. Actually, I think Kelly might have even said, send me yarn for a Pixel Rise. And I thought, that's amazing.
Jodi, look what you guys are
You guys,
doing.
Hedgehog Bulky, I've never had. And when I was in Sarnia at Terry's shop, Feather Your Nest, she had this, it's a little bit blown out. That's better. She had this colorway, and it was the VKN
20 Knitting Live, VKL?
2017 colorway
Wow.
that Hedgehog did. But Kelly did some research. These black nubs are almost just that. They're nubs of black fiber and not dyed. So
Oh.
that's the fun thing about this particular base. It's a bulky base, and it has these black, almost like
something spun into it.
Yeah, and then it's dyed, right? But can you believe this color?
Well, you had me a hedgehog.
I would love to do more hedgehog
about
bags.
hedgehog.
I might have to go find somewhere.
If we can find some hedgehog chubby when we're in our travels, you should pick some up.
You said chubby.
I meant it. That's what it's called.
Okay, so this one, I just one evening needed to crochet, and I needed to do something, and I came up with this. What, are you still on, you had me at chubby? That's what Jeff said. Look what I did!
Jodi.
A granny stripe blanket.
I've had people, I read your comments, where they think it's fabric. Like it's
I sometimes get messages saying,
crocheted.
is this fiber or fabric?
Right. It looks so beautiful. Tell me about your crocheted bags. Are they popular in your shop?
They're not as popular. I have a feeling because so many knitters do this. I feel like this will be my more popular one.
It's really nice.
This is so flimsy because I just did it without
interfacing. Look at the colors you put together.
Yeah. I just made sure, you know what I did?
That's really
row
fun.
1?
Yes.
This is 80% row 1.
They're Carnival of Color Club.
I shouldn't say 80%. 50 to 60% row 1
The
yarns.
new one that I just bought you?
Yes.
Evil Little Goat Yarn.
Yes. This is mostly Evil Little Goat yarn.
Thrilled.
Yeah.
Well, that's
because
amazing.
her yarn, and not only because her colors just spoke to me.
Oh my God, her
because
colors.
they were ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
They were little wound little balls. So these will be in the shop next week. But what I also wanted to say is I'm bringing only this size bag, my 2 to 3 skein, to Knit City. I'm bringing bags to Knit City. So that's going to be fun.
Jodi.
Yeah. I just got to figure out the Apple Pay thing, like with the little square.
Did you? Okay.
I have to figure that out. Anyway, that's it.
I think it's super easy. Tons of people do it.
I do too.
Okay, we blabbed on forever.
I actually thought we were going to get out of here in an hour 20 maybe.
Right.
What else?
Well, we have lots of fun things to share.
We did. It's
about
like,
events coming up and
Yes.
clubs that people have.
Yeah.
And shops that you should go check out.
we have something that we're doing at the second weekend in October. Not anything that we've talked about, that when we get it confirmed, next time we talk to you guys, we're going to be able to tell you. Just a little teaser.
You will never guess, so don't even try.
It's friggin' amazing that we were asked to do this. That's all I'm going to say.
Pushed it to the back of my mind, or else I will just
My head just
melt.
popped off.
Yes, my head just about popped
Anyway.
off.
Okay, that's it. Happy knitting, happy making.
Thank you for tuning in, and have the best time with your knitting, you guys.
Tracy even said, I'll just get the Grocery Girls questions out in case we need to fill some space.
I promise, we have full intentions of answering your questions. There's so many good ones out there.
We might also want to be thoughtful if we have time to do every 10 days.
Can I just say, our schedule is going to get a little bit screwed up. 2 weeks from now is just before Knit City. We won't be doing it.
Maybe earlier in the
Maybe
week,
we
though.
will try to just film a no knitting questions only at some point and upload it whenever, because in the next month we'll be taking you with us. You're coming to the Knit for Fun retreats in both places. You are coming to Rhinebeck. You are coming to Knit City. But it won't be the typical podcast format.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are coming. You're coming with us. We're going to show you all the fun things that are going on, and we hope that you love that.
That's so awesome.
We're going to be on the road.
Till next time.
Happy knitting!
Bye.